What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today it is Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal in the Champions League. Apologies for being late there, man. Honestly, my charger was doing a madness. You know when your charger starts going funny and you've got to get it at a certain angle for it to charge? I said, rah, the laptop's on low battery, the charger ain't working. I thought I was going to have all sorts of delays. But I managed to get it at a certain angle and it's working. So, yeah, we're here, people. But big up to everyone. Hope you're well in the comments. Big game tonight, Champions League business. And I think it's a must-win game, people. I've seen people saying that they would take a draw. I definitely wouldn't. I think this is an absolute must-win. But, yeah, it is what it is, people. Because, listen, Arsenal need to finish in that top 8. We're not trying to have a playoff potentially against Real Madrid. Real Madrid are not even in the top 8 at the moment. So I think we've got to win. I'm sure you've all had that with the charger, man. I don't know what's going on. But I was thinking, wow, I'm going to... Yeah, it's a my dog ate the homework type of excuse, let's be honest. You ain't getting away with that one, are you? But yeah, for real, it was a madness. I was thinking I'm gonna have to drive to the store and buy another charger. But we're here, people. We're here. Big up everyone in the comments. Annie Greasy, hope you're good. Big C listening to you while I'm at work. Curtis out for real, man, for real. Arsenal win puts you in 6th place for real. Get a new charger, definitely. Definitely need a backup plan. Don't worry, said LSU. Santa will drop one off. What's up, I am Biggie? Big up, bro. Long time ain't seen you in the comments, bro. What's up, bro? Hope you're good. Thought I'd see new merch after Forest said, nah, man. Nah, not enough. You know, we need more than that. We have to be aware of Trincao and Marcus Edwards along with Gyokeres tonight for real. Gyokeres audition. 100%. 100%. Angel Hernandez, definitely miss you last game. Big C, glad you're back. Big up, people. Listen, it was different, wasn't it, not doing the watch along? It was nice going to the game, man. Me and Cruz enjoyed it. It was a good win. Cheers, everyone. Big up Nick in the comments who says, big up Curtis, just came back from Sweden, a wonderful trip in the Philippines. Celebrating his 50th after a 3-week break from Arsenal. Be nice to see your streams. Big up to you, man. Happy 50th birthday. You're only as young as you feel. That's what they say, right? 50's the new, what, 30, 40? You can admit it, see, you bought that long sleeve Waneri jersey. I actually didn't. I'm not buying any of the kits. I bought the home kit. I don't think I'll buy the away kit, and I'm definitely not buying that Monsters Inc. 3rd kit. But we'll get there. Big up Junior said, I'm back. Havertz is the charger. Yeah, invading space. Anyway, let's look at a couple of things. We kick off at 8 o'clock, people. So we'll build up to the game. As you can see, the lineup is... Where am I? This side. Lineup's there. Hopefully you guys can see it, but I'll talk you through it. And by the way, we're about 100 subscribers away from 84k. So if you haven't, get yourself sorted. In fact, I'm kicking people out. We're going into subscriber-only mode. If your name ain't on the guest list, you ain't getting in the club, people. Apologies. I usually do that before. But the charger caused me all kinds of madness. So subscribe. We're 100 away from 84k. Let's hunt down that 100k before the end of this season. And let's talk about the Arsenal lineup, people. And I've got the sporting team. We'll go through that as well. VIP settings, man, for real. The Arsenal team, David Raya in goal. Back 4, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Calafiore. When the mood is your eyes, Calafiore. I spoke about it the other day. I think this could be a very difficult season for Ben White. I actually think this is the back 4 that Arteta wanted to play. You don't spend 40 million on Calafiore if you weren't intending on playing him, in my opinion. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey is the double pivot in midfield. So despite Marino, who I thought was average, but there were people in the comments saying Marino was fantastic. I don't know. I was at the game. I didn't see it. I thought he was average. I'll be totally honest. But some people were messaging saying, oh, Marino was brilliant. I said, boy, I don't know about that, you know. But anyway, you're entitled to your opinion. Jorginho and Marino double pivot. Them two have both dropped out of the team. Hey, big up my bro Turkish in the comments, man. Big up, bro. Are you on the FTV watch along, or what are you doing? Are you at home? Let me know what you're doing. But yeah, Rice and Partey double pivot, people. With Odegaard in the 10, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, Havertz up front. I actually think this is Arteta's 11. I think this is his 11. I think with everybody in the squad fit, I think this is the team he would pick. Turkish on AFTV. Oh, there you go. Big up, bro. I think this is Arteta's favourite 11. I think if every player in the squad was available, he would pick this 11, in my opinion. I think this is the team he wants. Martinelli, Saka. I actually think he almost has to play Trossard at times, because it's like, well, I can't get away with playing Martinelli if he's playing like that. There's no doubt that he wants Martinelli to be the left winger. Big C, they say you have an agenda against Moreno. Honestly, bro, Moreno is a tidy player. He's a decent player, but I'm not convinced yet. I'm not going to lie either, people. Despite the comments, I know people, oh, you got an agenda, he played really well. I thought he played okay. I thought he was all right. You know, it depends what level we're looking for. That's my opinion. Moreno, you can clearly see technically a decent player, and I think he'll get better, but I don't think I haven't watched him yet and gone, oh my God, we're going up a level. I'm not there yet. I think Xhaka was playing better than what I've seen of Moreno. So I think you've got to give it time before we hype him up too much. Turkish said, love the Havertz. He said, love the Havertz PR is strong over here. I came for a quick breather. Let me see who he's on with. Who was he on with? James, Laurie and Charlene. Yeah, there's some PR there. I wouldn't expect Laurie to cap for him too much, to be fair. But yeah, I can imagine. Oh, we missed Havertz. You know, Jesus was so bad, we miss Havertz. Nah, it's like I've said before. It's like saying, do you want to get kicked in the face or do you want to get punched in the face? They're both going to hurt. Jesus and Havertz, they're both painful to watch. That's the reality, people. They're both painful. Like, to me, Giroud was better than them two. And I wanted Giroud out of Arsenal for years. Lacazette was better than them two. And I wanted Lacazette out of this club for years. So, you know what I mean, people? We're getting crumbs off the dinner plate here. We're getting crumbs off the dinner plate. That's where I'm at with it, man. I don't rate either one of them. And let's be real, they're picking up £500,000 a week. We could have spent 100 million on someone and given them 500 grand a week. It would have been the equivalent to Jesus and Havertz. They're not good enough, neither one of them. But you've got to get what you can out of them. It's like picking your favourite Rashid, Chris. It ain't good, bro. It ain't good. But listen, Havertz got to do his thing. If you're in the team, do something. Do something. Because he hasn't scored for a while. So I'm expecting something from him. Gabazette. Yeah, for real, man. Lacazette was way better. I mean, Lacazette got player of the season 1 year. Laurie still misses Eddie. What's Eddie now? 12 games, no goal? Or is it 11? That guy can't hit a barn door. That guy can't hit a barn door. This is a big game tonight. Aubameyang better than both combined. Well, you know, they call me his lawyer. You can see why. We've got nowhere near his level since he left. Are we losing yet, Curtis, or are we crying before the game regularly? No, we'll cry at half time if we're not winning, Z. Because you know, I can do sarcasm as well if you like. So we'll cry at half time if you want. Come back at half time and we'll shed some tears if we're not winning. How about that? How about that, Z? I'm not even gonna like time you out or anything because sarcasm, I know, you know, I can deal with that. I can deal with it. You threw the jab, blocked it, you know, I'll see you at half time. No problem. We can do it. That's unfair, Curtis. I heard Palace has no cell towers. Yeah, old man. Rosh said, as a fan, I'm getting Chung Lee multiple kicks. All kinds of angles, I'm telling you. Jet Li, it's going mad. It's getting licked down. It's madness. But anyway, they'll tell us in January we don't need a striker. We're going to blow up the market for Isak in the summer. That's the new narrative that we're being fed for when we don't sign a striker in January and they tell us we got to stick with these two. Big up Rosh. Guna Carlos. Karma Big C. Remember Lacazette last season? He scored 4. Hey, I never said the last season. When his hairline disappeared, he was playing defensive midfield. He stunk out the place like these two. But that Emery season, he got player of the season. And he was good that year. Dylan said Nelly has not been the same after the injury. Nah. I actually don't think Martinelli's as quick, you know. Just a little bit. I think he pulled his hamstring that year at Everton. And they do say, I remember Michael Owen saying one time in an interview, he tore his hamstring. He said he never was quite as quick for the rest of his career. So, I don't know. And big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. He said, big up Big C. Saturday was not the same without you and Cruz. I'm so happy you watched a great match with your boy. We need 3 points to get any chance at top 8 with a bye. 2-0 Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, bro. Big up everyone locked in. 2,000 of you tuned in already. Big up the Twitch gang. Big up everyone tuned in. Big up Mark. Long time I ain't seen you in the comments, bro. He said, need more goals, 100%, but we're not as good without Martinelli. Sometimes, when a player's out of form, and especially for a while, you get to a point where you think, get rid of them. Getting rid of them should not always be the answer. All of a sudden, we shouldn't be sitting here going, get rid of Martinelli, he's not playing well. Trossard's not playing well, get rid of him. You know? Declan Rice, he's not playing well, just drop him. Like, that's not always the solution, which is why, and I know people think I'm being harsh sometimes, I focus on the manager a lot of the time. You bought Declan Rice for £100 million. He's a number 6. Now you're playing him in the 8, people are saying he's not good enough. Well, hang on a minute. If you needed a 6 that was incredible on the ball, why did you sign Declan Rice? Because he came up under David Moyes' football at West Ham. So you've thrown him in the 8 because you don't trust him in the 6. But in the 6, he got PFA Team of the Year. So Declan Rice getting criticised, I'm aiming that more towards the manager. Martinelli scored 15 goals 2 seasons ago. What's happened? Brazil squad. Klopp saying he's generational. What's happened? Trossard was our most clutch player. Everybody loved him. Trossardinho, Bossard, start him, play him anywhere. He's that good, he has to start. It can't always be the player. Kevin Campbell, God rest his soul, used to say it's the players, Curtis. But Kev, I still believe sometimes it's the manager, bro. That's the argument I used to have with him all the time. We can't have Declan Rice 105 million and then going, he's not good enough on the ball. I could have told you that, bro, if you wanted to play like that. Develop him, coach him, improve him. Ain't that the job of the manager? You're on £15 million a season. Improve the players. Improve them. I want to have a quick look as well at the Sporting Lisbon team. And then we're going to have a look at the league table, in fact. This is the Sporting Lisbon team. So they're playing... I don't know what's going on with them colours there. I'll fix that. They're playing with a back 3. Which is very interesting. Obviously, this is Ruben Amorim's setup that they was doing with this back 3. And it will be interesting to see how they get on with 3 at the back. And any time we play against a back 3, I always say it's down to the wingers. So this will definitely be down to Martinelli and Saka. There's a lot of FIFA legends on here. St. Just, is it? He's rapid. Diamande, for me, is one to keep an eye on. Arsenal been linked with him a number of times. And he's a player that... Listen, I don't think we'll be back in for him now because I think this was at the time when Gabriel, it looked like we might have moved him on. I mean, I hate to say it, it could be if Saliba got taken away from us. But obviously, we hope we're never in that situation. We don't want to be in that situation anyway. So we'll have to see how that goes. But Diamande, Inacio and St. Just in the back 3. Quenda, Morita, Hulmand and Araujo. And then the front 3 is 3 players that we should know all about, to be honest. Trincao, who I believe is on loan from Wolves. Seen him a few times in the Premier League. Very good technically. Didn't really work out for him at Wolves. He's doing well over there at Lisbon. Marcus Edwards, who is obviously former Tottenham. We've seen him. Remember, we obviously lost to Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League. And then obviously the one to watch. I said yesterday it was his audition. But as we spoke about, it's probably Arsenal's audition, because the reality is he's proven himself. We're the ones who aren't proving ourselves at the moment. We know this guy has got he's got the pick of Europe at the moment. He could probably go to any team outside of City. I mean, City would sign him and bench him and rotate him. Madrid probably wouldn't go for him, but you know what I mean. Barcelona heavily linked with him. City have been linked with him. Arsenal linked with him. I think Liverpool might even look for a striker if they get rid of one of theirs in the summer. Chelsea could still do with an upgrade. He's going to have his pick of European clubs in the summer. I just hope he hasn't reached a point now that we can't get him. That Hulman is a good midfielder. Quenda is a baller. They've got some tidy players. They're unbeaten in the league this season. They've won every single game. So we know it ain't no joke. That's for sure. Let's have a brief look at Gyokeres and what's going on with him. I think personally, clubs were not brave to go for him in the summer. I think Darwin Núñez in particular, and probably João Felix, when you think João Felix cost 100 million, I think these guys have created PTSD from the Portuguese league. People looked at Darwin Núñez and thought, ripped up the Portuguese league, come to England for 70 million, hasn't really done it. You have to look at it now and go, why did nobody drop that 80 million on him in the summer? Why did nobody do that? I think people were apprehensive. PSR was lurking. People thought 80 million for a guy who's had one season in Portugal. A year ago, he was in the Championship. They paid like 20 million for him from Coventry. I think people were scared to do it. And I think there's a lot of clubs now sitting there going, maybe I should have done it. Maybe I should have pulled the trigger. Because now, obviously, the price might even get cheaper this summer. Apparently, there's a gentleman's agreement. He can go for 60 million in the summer. But the problem is, I think so many clubs are going to be in for him. I'm sitting here going, I don't know if Arsenal can get Gyokeres by the time the summer turns up. Because I think Ruben Amorim's going to pull at his heartstrings and say, come to Man United. Barcelona are in for him. The reality of the situation is, when I look at it, Barcelona have got Lewandowski. Apparently they want Nico Williams. Are they going to drop 60 million on him in the summer? We don't know, but there's a lot of rumours. If he ends up coming to England, surely he doesn't want to go Man City, because Haaland, you're going to be rotated. You're not playing ahead of Haaland. So you're a bench boy. So after that, unless Liverpool get rid of Darwin, surely Arsenal should be able to get Gyokeres ahead of Man United. I don't care if that manager's there. I don't think Man United will be in the Champions League next year. The only way they will be is if they win the Europa League. I don't see them getting top four. But I just feel like, I don't know what it is, I feel like Arsenal don't want him. I feel like we want Isak. But then I don't think we'll get Isak in the summer either. So as I keep saying, we'll probably end up with Tesco, a.k.a. Sesko. We don't, there's no real links to this guy. They're more fans than people saying it. It's like, and I said this last week, I said, I hope we win 4-3 and he scores a hat-trick. I want Arteta to walk out of this stadium tonight and go, oh my God, I've got to sign him. Got to sign him. You've seen them documentaries. Rio Ferdinand said when they left Sporting Lisbon, they said to Ferguson, you've got to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. He's that good. I want this guy to score a hat-trick against us tonight, but we win 4-3. I want Arteta to be on the plane going, oh my God, that's the best striker I've seen all season. We've got to sign him. But you never know. Chelsea hijack incoming. I mean, yeah, that's another problem. And Chelsea don't mess around when it comes to money. They'll drop the bag on him. I'm so intrigued to watch him against Arsenal. I've watched him about 3 times this season. And I've watched him probably 4 times last season. So I still don't feel like an expert on him. But what I just love about him is the killer instinct. He's a gunman. Even against City, he just brushed that guy off him. Get off me, and just banged it in. And I was like, oh my God. He's brutal. He's absolutely brutal. And looking at his record this season, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. 5 goals in 5 games in the Champions League with 1 assist. people said, can he do it in the Champions League? He's dumping all over it. Top goal scorer in the Champions League. 11 league games, 16 goals. I mean, last season he scored 29 in 33. He's got 16 in 11. He's going to smash his own records if he stays fit. So, listen, going to be very interesting. I've got to admit, somebody that's interesting me at the moment, a player that I've always liked, but I'm starting to like more. I'm not saying he's the answer. But I like this Matheus Cunha at Wolves. Now, but don't go crazy at me. I'm not saying he's the answer. He's definitely not top of the list. I want Gyokeres. I want Isak. And then maybe we can start. But I'm thinking, Isak I don't think leaves Newcastle in the summer with 3 years left on his deal. And Gyokeres, loads of teams are going to be chasing him. So I'm trying to think outside the box. If we don't get Isak or we don't get Gyokeres, who do we actually go for? Who are we looking at? Unless you go and pay the 65 million for Osimhen, but then why did we not sign him in the summer? Surely you've got to get one of those three. You've got to go and get Gyokeres, Osimhen, or Isak, but I've just got a feeling we won't get any of them. Cunha's a fantastic player, but I'm not sure whether he's a difference maker again, but he's having a very good season. I've always liked him as a player, but he's starting to score goals this season, but whether he gets us over the finish line, I don't know. Personally, if it was down to me, and I know this isn't, it's not realistic, I would actually sell Havertz and Jesus and bring 2 new strikers in, but it ain't going to happen, is it? It ain't going to happen. He would be 70 million probably, and then would you pay 70 million for Cunha when you could get Osimhen for 65, Gyokeres for 70 or 80 or whatever, so it probably doesn't make sense. I know a lot of people in the comments have said Evan Ferguson, yeah, but he hasn't really taken off, has he? He's not even starting. Welbeck's starting ahead of him. He's got 1 goal this season, Evan Ferguson. 6 goals last season, 6 the year before. He's done nothing. But I hear a lot of you, though. I hear a lot of you. I'm not sure if Cunha is that level yet. Maybe we have to see more. Let me see what you guys are saying. Cole said, Curtis, we have FFP issues. The thing is, though, bro, again, that story has been fed by people within the club, but there's been financial experts saying Arsenal are not even borderline of PSO. Do we spend that much money, really? Even this summer, we hardly spent anything. So, in terms of net spend, I don't know. I don't know if we are. But anyway, our club structure is very different compared to Man U and Chelsea's of the world. Our owner is to blame, yeah. And I always say, if you sell your players properly, you can spend big money, but we haven't. We've given away so many players over the years, it's unbelievable. Players that should be at least 5, 10, 15 million. Aaron Ramsey for nothing when he should have been 40 million. Aubameyang for nothing when he should have been 20 million. Lacazette for nothing, he should have been 10, 15 million. The list goes on. Socrates, Kolasinac. I know we look at those players and go, well, Kolasinac is rubbish, but Kolasinac should have been 8 million. You know, Socrates should have been 5 million. Mustafi should have been £5. You know, a meal deal. You know what I'm saying? AJ said, Curtis, I've been telling you about Omar Mamouche. He's a player, I'll be honest. I've only seen his highlights. He looks brilliant, but you guys will know more about him than me. I honestly can't tell you much about him. He's having that crazy season all of a sudden where you're like, is he a top player or is he just having a good season? I don't know. But you guys who watch Bundesliga, you'll know more than me. How good do you think he is? And I think you can get him quite cheap as well. He's not majorly expensive. Can't believe we paid 35 million for Mustafi. You know the worst thing? I celebrated when we signed him out of desperation. Because Arsenal were doing this stat thing under Ivan Gazidis. And apparently Mustafi had the most interceptions in La Liga that season. And El Neni had completed the most passes in Europe. But they didn't tell us all of his passes were backwards, playing for FC Basel in Switzerland. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me read out these super chats, then we'll go through a few stories. Information and entertainment, people. Big up Rory. You know what time it is, bro. We ain't messing around here. Make sure you subscribe. 3,000 of you in here. We're only 100 away from 84k. Let's get to another milestone tonight, people. Tommy said, big up the Americans celebrating early Thanksgiving, watching from Asheville, North Carolina. 3-1 Arsenal. Big up everyone celebrating. Hope you're all well. And big up to you, Tommy, in North Carolina. Snake Eyes said, to all in the comments, if all 2,000 of us hit the like button, we'll be at 2,000 likes prior to kickoff. If this happens, I'm throwing in memberships. Let's move like a big YouTube channel. 2-0. Come on, you Gunners. Listen to the man. Listen to it. Let's get at least 1,000 likes pre-kickoff. 2,000 would be great, but 1,000, we'd take that. 3,000 by full time. And Elton said, what do you think of the Salah situation? I would try and steal him, take a revenge for Suarez. He's trying to put pressure on the club. I think Liverpool are in a difficult situation with Mo Salah because when a player reaches that sort of age, you've got to be very careful committing big money and long-term contracts. Now, I read a story that Salah's asking for 2 or 3 years. And he turns 33 this season. And he's on, I think they said about 250, 300 grand a week. Listen, he's so good they're going to have to keep him. Yeah, they've got no choice. They've got to keep Mo Salah. But don't be surprised if that ownership don't throw the kitchen sink at him. You know, I've watched things about the ownership of Liverpool. They move quite similar to the Arsenal ownership, and they're looking for financial gain all the time. So they may. I think Salah will stay at Liverpool, but he wants the deal that he feels he's worth. He's an outstanding player. Salah is too good, said Anissa. Walk the Mental Talk said, do you reckon Salah's a legend? Absolutely no doubt about it. I've always said, and I don't know how controversial this is. Salah is a legend, but I don't know with Salah. He's never been a player that... No, I won't say never. I've got to be careful how I word this. Like, to say the level that he's at, I feel like he's not the most amazing of footballers to watch. But his output, his ruthless nature, his goal-scoring ability is amazing. You know, I don't think he's as enjoyable to watch as, say, like a Hazard or a Gareth Bale or an Alexis Sanchez. I think at times, technically, he's not unbelievable. But I think he's the modern-day output monster, Mo Salah. And to be honest, I've probably done him a disservice saying that, you know, because I watched him in pre-season. And I know it was only a pre-season game. But I actually came away from that game going, yo, he is an incredible footballer. Like, he went shoulder to shoulder with somebody and they just bounced off him. And he's deceivingly quick as well. I think he's mastered the art of playing on the wing in a 4-3-3. His numbers are unbelievable. So I've probably done him a disservice. Saka on steroids, yeah. I actually want Saka to play a bit more like him, get higher up the pitch and get the numbers up. Toronto Scouts said, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not... Even looking at, like, Liverpool players of the past, I don't look at him in the way that I look at, like, Suarez was just amazing technically, or Daniel Sturridge when he first came through. But he's just... His output is unbelievable. Some say he's better than Henry. Yeah, good one. Don't let stats fool people. Stats ain't everything. You know what I mean? There has to be context behind stats. I think Salah's a legend, but don't put him in Thierry Henry conversations. Thierry Henry's different level. Salah is better than Alexis, says Kamatori. Salah is better than Alexis by far. Alexis is a player that shines in a team where he's the best player, big fish in a sport. There is an argument for that. There is an argument for that. Yeah, the kettle's boiling if you can hear that, people. It's not, you can hear that. Yeah, no, you have to... The only thing I would say, though, yeah, Sanchez failed at Man United. He was good at Barca, but he was... He's won the Copa America with Chile, though, and that's big. That's very big, so I don't know. his numbers would say he's better. He's had a better career, but I would rather watch Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal than Salah at Liverpool. But I'm biased. I am biased. Big up everyone locked in. 3K locked in. We're hitting 84K tonight, people. You don't leave the stream until we're at 84K. If we stream till 4 o'clock in the morning, then so be it. I'm leaning on the community now, people. I know there's 100 of you who aren't subscribed, so do the damn thing. Yeah, Alexis won it twice. He had Messi crying and everything. Terry earlier on the football tennis said his all-time front three is Hazard, Kane and Salah. Oh, God. What, all-time Premier League? I wouldn't have any of them. Would I have any of them? Right wing, Salah. I would have Premier League front three. That's a great question. I would go CR7, Thierry Henry. Oh, it's a good one. I actually can't think who the third one would be. Henry would probably end up on the left in the modern game, to be honest. You would maybe have to put Salah on the right, you know, when I think about it. If you go CR7 on the left, Henry through the middle, you might have to go Salah. Oh, Rooney. I'm not trying to push Henry to the left, though. Terry said in the last 15 years. Okay, fair enough. In the last 15 years, I'm still not picking Harry Kane. I tell you that much. I'm picking Aguero or Wayne Rooney. If you're going in the last 15 years. And 15 years, you could actually get Ronaldo in that as well. And then you would probably go Salah on the right. See, it's difficult. People always talk about longevity. I think Bale was the most incredible right winger for that year or two. But Salah's done it for longer. So it depends whether you're going longevity or just the best that you've seen. You could even put Luis Suarez in there as well that season. Drogba was unbelievable. It's a difficult one. Trossard, Sanogo, Gervinho. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. The state of some of the players that we've had playing for Arsenal is just unbelievable, isn't it? That we even name players like Sanogo and players like that. So it is pretty unbelievable what Wenger was actually doing at them times. He was losing his mind. Alexis, Aguero, Salah, Rooney. We'd be here all night. Maybe we'll do that. I was going to say next international break, but that's not for 3 or 4 months. Van Persie as well, hell of a player. No, I did read that one. Anyway, let's look ahead to the game. Let's have a look at the Champions League table. I can't believe this, fans saying they'll take a draw. What's a draw going to do for us? This is the table. Geez, Liverpool top of everything at the moment. Sporting Lisbon in second. Now, we're not even in the top 9. I've got to scroll down and accept the cookies to find Arsenal. I don't understand why these people saying I'll take a draw. I don't think a draw does much for us, to be honest. We got to win this game. I don't care what they're doing in Portugal. On paper, we've got a better 11 than them, and they've just lost their manager. So where this I'll take a draw comes from, I'm not really getting that. What does a draw do for Arsenal? I mean, if you scroll down, Arsenal are 14th, 7 points, 2 wins out of 5, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. If we lose tonight, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats, you're scrambling. Absolutely scrambling. But I just don't think a draw does much for us. I mean, look how many teams there are on 7 points. And then you've got Bayern, Real Madrid, Benfica on 6 points. PSG on 4 points. What you don't want to do is end up in this next 16 of teams and knowing Arsenal's luck, we end up getting Real Madrid in a knockout game. And next minute, we're out of the Champions League. And we haven't got that safety net of falling into the Europa League, what usually happens. So I'm not buying into all this, I'll take a draw. A draw ain't doing nothing for us. We got to win. We got to win tonight, people. A win could put us up to 5th, depending on goal difference, probably 6th. Sporting Lisbon are flying, 3 wins and a draw. They battered Manchester City. Carol said we have 0 away wins in the Champions League in 2024. I mean, we haven't scored a goal away from home in the Champions League in the last 4 games. I mean, that is a terrible, terrible stat. We need to start scoring goals. We need to start going away from home. I really don't understand sometimes the way that Arsenal play. It really confuses me. I mean, I went to the game on Saturday, and I know it's Forest, and, you know, Forest are not amazing, but they've started the season well. And we play on the front foot. We're looking to score goals. We create chances. We look like a team that is built to attack. And then we go away from home, and then we're all meek and mild. Oh, let's put 10 behind the ball and defend. That's not Arsenal, bro. We're not built like that. When are we cooked PSG at home. When are we going to actually go and show one of these teams what we're about? Sporting Lisbon having a great season, right? They're champions of Portugal. They've got a beast up front. We have to put respect on their name. Diamande and Edwards and Gyokeres and Trincao. There's good players there. But come on, man. Our team is worth a fortune. And absolutely, like, Declan Rice probably costs more than their whole 11. Like, come on. Turn up and show some... you know, some arrogance that we are a good team. We go away from home and we're all shy, like, oh, we're away from home in the Champions League and it's not the Emirates and it's not a bright sunny day. Come on, go there and score and attack. You've tried the defensive thing. It didn't work. It didn't work, bro. So to just fall out of the Champions League playing this boring football away from home and ending up in a playoff where you could end up playing Madrid or somebody like that, I just think it's crazy. I just think it's crazy. Go there and actually show some intent. If we go there and sit back and invite them onto us, it's going to be a long night, let me tell you. We saw that with the way Man City got dealt with. So, 1BZ said, our goal-scoring form away from home exposes the lack of X-factor in our attack, 100%. One thing I've realised is that Saka has to defend too much. Salman said, Curtis, you're wilding out. It's like buying a brand new car. It is depreciated right off the lot. That is the Arsenal squad. I hear you. I hear you. Somebody said the other day, if you sold Declan Rice now, you'd probably lose at least 30 million on him if you sold him right. And listen, of course, we're not selling him. And he's not in the best of form, so let's be totally honest. You're not going to get the full. But yeah, he would have depreciated, definitely. That's the, you know, it's the brand new car feeling. Let's get 84k by half time. Get smashing the likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Big up that guy D. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. We're 100 away from 84k. Let's do it, people. DM said Omri left, Aguero through the middle, and Cristiano Ronaldo on the right. The game would be totally different, wouldn't it? How Omri would probably end up on the left nowadays. You know? Anyone heard from Fitz? I hope he's okay. Bro, honestly, he put that super chat in and then I haven't heard from him since. I think he genuinely meant what he said. I think everyone who was in could tell there was a lot of emotion behind that message. And Fitz is a very passionate, you know, Arsenal fan. And he basically said, look, I need to take a break. He said emotionally, Arsenal is not good for him right now. And he stepped away, and fair play to him. I've said it at times on here. If I wasn't doing this channel, I think I'd be a lot less involved with Arsenal than I am, to be honest. Especially when I see foolishness going on. So, listen, I don't blame him. And I've actually said it before on this channel when we've lost games. Even if you don't watch the channel sometimes, take a break if you need to. It's not easy watching Arsenal, man. Trust me. And you guys know. Elton said, worst signings. Oh, bro, you could write a list even longer. Lichtsteiner, Dennis Suarez, Sanogo, Johan Juru, Mustafi, Park, Chu Young, Renarson, Kallstrom, Willian, Inamoto, Scalacci. I mean, I can think of another 10 easily. Andre Santos. Sanogo. We could be here all day putting players on that list. Almunia. No, I didn't say it. I didn't. I'll edit that bit out. But you know what I'm saying. Samuel said, I've also had to give it a little break too, Curtis. Bro, respect, man. I'm telling you. Do what you need to do. Usually I hate the international break. I couldn't wait for that international break. I was so relaxed. I loved it. You know, I actually said to myself, you know what? When Arsenal come back and I'm doing the watch-alongs, I'm going to try and remain a lot more calm. You know, because it's not worth the stress. The shouting and screaming and jumping around, but then the game starts and it all goes out the window. But yeah, Arsenal, we need a win tonight. Arsenal need a win. That is for sure. We definitely need a win. Xhaka, it cost us Kante. You're right. That deal, that was Wenger when he was... That's when Wenger was completely falling off. And like I said, I've got a good contact at Leicester. I don't do the ITK thing. You know this, people. But Leicester, anything to do with Arsenal, with Leicester, I have concrete input into those deals. Arsenal wanted Kante, Mahrez and Vardy after they won the league that year. We wanted to sign all three of them. Kante had a release clause to a Champions League club, 35 million. We offered it, Chelsea offered it. Kante wanted Arsenal. He knew Arsene Wenger from France. He liked Arsenal. Arsenal had a strong French connection over the years. His agent wanted a big signing on fee, and Wenger had this problem with agents. He didn't think agents were worth big money, so Wenger was very old school, like, no, I'm not going to pay an agent a big amount of money to get a player to come to Arsenal. So Wenger walked away from the deal and just let Chelsea take him. And then he went and signed Granit Xhaka because Granit Xhaka's agent was just asking for some little money. But Xhaka had nowhere near the hype around him that N'Golo Kante had. So he missed out on that deal. He went for Mahrez. Mahrez didn't have a release clause that year. He couldn't get him. He went for Vardy, activated the release clause, and then told him a load of foolishness and cost himself the deal. So he basically, from what I heard, he told Vardy that he would rotate him with Giroud and sometimes he would play out wide. Vardy's like, bro, I'm a striker. Just because I'm quick don't mean I can play out wide. So he was thinking we can play Alexis and Vardy out wide and Giroud through the middle. So Vardy changed his mind. If he would have told Vardy, you're going to be my number one striker, Vardy would have signed for Arsenal. Now, Vardy is not a glamorous name, but I think people have to understand, at the time we had prime Mesut Ozil. With Vardy's pace and his confidence in front of goal, he would have been crazy at Arsenal. And Kante in the middle with Santi Cazorla. Are you crazy? This is why I always say on this channel, I'm glad I never had this channel when Arsene Wenger was manager. Because I love Arsene Wenger, what he did for Arsenal. But I would have said things on this channel about Wenger that I wouldn't have liked to have been on camera. So anything I did say about him, I can say I never said it. But yeah, it wouldn't have been good. Wenger's a legend. He's missed out on so many more, but the Leicester story, the Kante one is just outrageous. It's just ridiculous. I think at the time we had Walcott, Alexis Sanchez, and we would have had prime Vardy through the middle with prime Mesut Ozil in the 10. And then we would have had Kante and Santi Cazorla. It would have been mad. It would have been absolutely mad. Big C, 30 cent. 30 cent, you know, that's more than half. I'll take that. Your knowledge of the game combined with your unmatched humour and likeable personality is a perfect blend for top-notch entertainment. I tell you what, I probably couldn't have wrote that much better myself. So, you know, I don't know. Is that one of the burner accounts? I don't know who that is. Have I typed that before and just... That's crazy. I'll take that. Usually they call me 25 cent. But you've gone up to 30. So, yeah, I'm very... You've got to take the positive ones when you can get them. Because if you see my Twitter replies, they don't all look like that. I tell you. Shelby said, Sanchez, Vardy, Mahrez, Kante, Cazorla. Oh, my God, Wenger, you fraud. It's painful. It's very painful. The game's about to start, actually. They're walking out on the pitch. Infotainment at its finest. Big up yourself. Gotenelli said, the Gyokeres audition. We are here. Big up C. Big up Gotenelli. I like how you changed the name back. You're giving Martinelli his flowers again. Supporting Arsenal, you need to have a sense of humour, says Rory. Bro, If you're a serious Arsenal fan, you're in big trouble. You know what I mean? Find some comedy, some humour, because you need it to be an Arsenal fan. Trust me. Guna Carla said, I think an Isak, here we go, would cure all the hate in my heart. An Isak and Nico Liao, here we go. And I'd leave my job and dedicate my life to the church. We ain't getting, we're not getting Liao or Nico Williams, in my opinion. Unless Barcelona are broke. Isak, here we go, would bang, I can't lie. Especially if they give him the 14. But I wouldn't hold your breath. I wouldn't hold your breath, I can't lie. People, we're 3 minutes away from kickoff. Isak could be another Jesus. There's a fundamental problem with strikers at Arsenal. So I always have this concern that, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think Isak's looked that good this season. When I've watched him. Even last night against West Ham, I thought he was average. Funnily enough, he had one of his best games against Arsenal. Typical, innit? So, yeah. I don't know. We're going to get a good look at this guy, Gyokeres, tonight. We're going to get a real good look at what this guy's about. Gyokeres v Saliba or Gyokeres v Gabriel. If there's one back four that can deal with him, I would like to think it's ours. He's playing against two very good centre-backs. Two very different centre-backs. People, score predictions. I'm going for 2-1 Arsenal. I don't care. I'm going for it. I think we're going to see something different. I mean, a goal would do, wouldn't it? I think we're going to beat them. There could be famous last words. I mean, they battered Man City 4-1, so maybe I'm chatting madness, but I'm going for it. I'm going for 2-1 to the Gunners. I think them playing three at the back is going to help us. I really do. Give me a score predictions. I'll bring them up on screen. I think them playing three at the back is going to play into our hands because I think Saka and Martinelli will push their wing-backs backwards. And I think will cause problems. Dre, man. Ah, dear. That probably sums it up. But yeah, I like this Arsenal team that we've got out. Probably apart from Havertz, no disrespect. That's the one place. Honestly, that Arsenal team on the screen right now, if you put a prolific striker in there, I think we'd be top of the league right now. But we don't. All we can do is dream. We're about to kick off shortly, people. We are about to kick off shortly. Let me get the scoreboard on. Should I go with it? Should I go with that one? Let's go with that one. We're about to get underway. This is a very, very big game for Arsenal. Before we kick off, hit the like button, subscribe. I don't know what we're on. Let's do a like count. Let's see how the community is moving. This is going to be a tough game. I'm starting to regret my 2-1 prediction. We're at 900 likes. Come on, people. Let's get 1,000 likes pre-kickoff. We're about to get underway. 7-0 Arsenal. Yeah, we'd probably be lucky to have 7 shots. We're underway, people. We're underway. Don't forget, this timer kicks in after about 30 seconds. So don't worry. People are always like, you haven't started the timer. I didn't know, but it's got like a 30-second delay at the start. Oh, damn. Good point. Yo. Don't forget, people, today's show is sponsored by SofaScore, the world's fastest live score app. Big up to you for letting me know in the comments. Links in the description below. QR code is, where is it? That side, bottom corner. Download it for free, people. And keep up to date with all your stats and everything you need. First touch there for Gyokeres. Good job you reminded me there, you know. I wouldn't have even mentioned it. DM said, bring CP back to earth. Run the intro. Let's go. Queen said, what do you mean except Havertz? That's real nice. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side, driving into the area. Gets the byline, pulls it back. Cleared by Diamande. Comes out. Calafiori shoots and hits it wide with his right foot. Good start there for Arsenal. I told you, the wingers, quote me on this, our wingers are going to cause problems. Look at Martinelli there. Look, the centre-back gets dragged out to him. St. Just, the right centre-back. He may get in a lot of 1v1s today. Brio said my birthday was Sunday. I'm cronky out in new merch. Do you know? First of all, big up on your birthday, man. And so am I. I'm actually like, they're all like, you want cronky out, but you're wearing merch. I'm like, I know it's a massive contradiction, but psychologically it works. In my mind, it works, you know? So, and I know there's other people out there. So, Brio, you absolutely bang on there. Aiden said, I'm calling it now, Saka hat-trick. If he does, another £10 donation. Bro, I'll be absolutely shocked if we get a Saka hat-trick. But let's see. It would be nice. It would be nice. This actual timer is 10 seconds behind the game. So I am actually watching it live. But that timer, I mean, we're just hitting 2 minutes. And it's 8 seconds behind the game. So I'm not happy with that. We're going to do this, Don Rob said. We're going to do this. We better do something. Big up Rory. Sporting Lisbon in possession. Giving away. The pitch doesn't look very good. I just think we're going to get the better of them. New man, I mean, is it the assistant manager who's took over, or have they actually hired a new manager? I'm not sure who this guy is, to be honest. I think we're going to get the better of them. I think we're going to beat them. No biscuits talk today. No, we're hoping for an entertaining game. Who was the last player to score a hat-trick for Arsenal? I mean, I'm thinking Aubameyang against Valencia. Am I wrong? Let me know, people. He's given a yellow card there, the referee. Who is he giving the yellow card to? Did he give it to Diamande or Havertz? I think Diamande's. No? Giving a yellow card there. I'm thinking it's... Oh my God, it was Eddie against Sheffield United. Oh my days. End the stream. Just end it. Wow. Diamande got booked. That's good. I can't... How can I forget his famous hat-trick? Here's Saka right-hand side. 3 players around him. That's got to be a foul. Given a throw-in. Wow, they're roughing him up. Norbit's going away present. The hat-trick against Sheffield United. That is crazy. Partey in possession. Norbit, you know. Can't believe I actually forgot about that. Axel Foley. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my days. Isn't it funny when these guys leave Arsenal? Oh, but he's a good squad player. Okay. Rob Holding's with the under-23s. El Neni's in Saudi or Dubai. And Eddie hasn't scored in 10 games. And Palace are second from bottom. Palace ended the season one of the best teams in the Prem on form. Eddie goes there. They're second bottom. They can't score. They're going to rough Saka up. You can see it already. Arsenal keeping possession. Odegaard looking for Saka. Diamande's on a yellow card already. We need to make the most of that. I think we're going to have to be aggressive with these tonight. Here's Odegaard, right-hand side. Did you blank Eddie on tour? I did, didn't I? Not, was it this year or last year? I didn't say nothing to him. I just felt like, what do I say to him? I've called the guy Norbit and Eddie Murphy for like 3 years. What do I say? How you doing, Nutty Professor? You all right? Like, I don't know. What do I do? Bark at him? You know what I mean? Go on like I Show Speed and start barking at him. Dr. Doolittle settings. I didn't really know what to say to him, to be honest. How you doing, mate? When you leaving? That's what I was thinking about. So I thought it's best just to say nothing. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Ronan Keating settings, people. Here's Saka right-hand side anyway. Odegaard, what a turn. Find Saka. Oh, good tackle. I'm telling you now, these men are tripling up on Saka. It's crazy. Come on, Odegaard. Man was pretending to go and block him. Good ball by him, though. But he don't like a physical battle, does he? Saliba looks like he's man marking. I'm telling you now, Gyokeres is going to have a tough night tonight. Very tough. No matter which one of them you go for, you're going to have a tough night. That's a tune. Come on, man. Them radio bangers there. Have we scored yet? It's Arsenal, man, away from home in the Champions League. Be lucky if we score in the whole game. But I'm keeping the faith. We're getting 2 goals tonight. We're going to win 2-1. We're going to wrap up Gyokeres tonight. I hope they're not famous last words, but here's Martin Odegaard. Lovely ball into Rice. Good ball into Timber. Right-hand side. Crosses in. Should be. Yeah! Arsenal take the lead. It's Gabriel Martinelli. He's back in Brazil, people. In the favelas. Lil Z setting City of Gods. We've grabbed him from the rainforest. Timber with the ball in. And Martinelli puts it in the empty net at the back post. Brilliant football. What a move that is. Partey into Odegaard. Rolls it into Declan Rice. Timber looks onside. What a ball in. Oh, what a ball. Havertz goes for it. He can't reach it. Martinelli back post. Look at the run. Fantastic run that is. That is a brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant. Makes the run off the back of the defender. He doesn't see him. Defender's looking at the ball. He runs around him. Brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant. He's doing the Havertz celebration. Havertz hasn't scored for that long. That is a fantastic goal. First goal in 5 Champions League games for Arsenal and for Martinelli. Wow, brilliant goal. What a move. I told you we're going to beat these lot. I'm telling you. 3 at the back plays into our hands. That's a great goal. Love that goal. Told you the confidence was back, man, from the weekend. City of Gods. Come on, man. You know about them films. That's a great goal. Let's get the tweet up. I love Timber, by the way. What a player. Timber's an animal. I told you, Ben White ain't getting back into this team. I'm telling you. It's going to have to be squad player. What a goal. Get a coffee for that goal, Big C. I don't drink coffee, you know. I'm going to be honest. But I hear you. Appreciate the super chat. Big up. 1-0 to the Gunners. Frotetta better not start parking the bus. Bro, I'm telling you now. Do not park the bus. Go and score again. Goatanelli said, my goat is back. Goatanelli, man. He was calling him Perunelli the other week. That is a brilliant goal. 3 at the back. I just had a feeling you're going to give our wingers too much space. And we're going to hurt you down the sides. I love... Are we finally getting game intelligence from Martinelli? That's such a great run to make. The ball's coming from that side, so the defender naturally has got his back to Martinelli. Martinelli runs around the side of him. Oh, Gyokeres gets it out wide. Ball whipped in. Oh, sliced away by Gabriel, and we get away with it. Poor clearance. Always rated Martinelli. Don't worry, we can edit out the streams where we've all said 1 or 2 things about him, shall we say. Oh, yeah, I always think... No, I don't drink coffee, you know. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't think I've got over the school days. You know, like teachers always had coffee breath and they're just shouting at you. I think, yo, man, that stinky coffee breath out my face. I was a bit naughty in school, so I got shouted at a lot. So it probably put me off coffee, to be honest. I drink hot chocolate. When people say, you want a hot drink? I say, I have a hot chocolate. They think it's childish, but that's where I'm at, people. Hot chocolate. Here comes Sporting. Good block, Martinelli. I told you about the work rate from our fullbacks, by the way. Keep me updated with the scores, man. I actually forgot that there's loads of other games tonight. Not that I'm bothered about them anyway. If it ain't Arsenal. Who's playing? Wow, Sparta Prague lost 6-0 to Atletico. AC beat Bratislava 3-2. Barcelona beating Brest 1-0. Bayer Leverkusen beating Salzburg 2-0. And that's it. Atalanta winning 1-0. Or is it 1-1 apparently now? Yo, I'm telling you, you know, innit, about them teachers, man. I said, no, I'm never drinking that. But everyone loves coffee now, don't they? Hot chocolate, man. I relax, Cal. See what I mean, man? You lot, man. Yeah, I've heard most of the Kendrick album now. It's decent. It's decent. It's good. There's some good songs on it. I don't think it's an amazing album. I think it's a decent album. I don't know why with Kendrick now, yeah. Every time I hear him rap, it's like I hear Not Like Us. Like, I don't know what it is. That song, I've heard that song so much, it's like I can't hear him on another track without hearing that song, which is a bit crazy. It's a good album. There's some big songs on it. Yeah, Mustard on the track, man. He's mad producer. He's gone through the roof, hasn't he? He's gone through the roof. Hey, E-Ross, no, we'll definitely sort that, bro. Definitely. I don't know how I forgot about the member stream. We'll do it this week. We'll do it this week. Tea's all right, but again, I could drink a tea, but I'm not going to be running to get a tea. Hot chocolate, man. You'll see, you heard that Drake is suing Spotify. Is he actually doing that? I haven't even heard that. What? Because of the Kendrick stuff? What's the reason? Wait till he turns up at the Super Bowl and disses him on TV. Free kick to Sporting Lisbon. Dangerous area. Spotify were pushing against him. That's what he's trying to say. Free kick whipped into Sporting, headed away. Drake has accused Universal and Spotify of manipulating the market to inflate Kendrick's diss track. Come on, bro. They've been inflating Drake for about 10 years. So I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, is what it is. We look quite comfortable. If we won a trophy, would you drink coffee on stream? I mean, I suppose I could, but wouldn't be great to watch. It would not be great to watch. It would kind of spoil the moment of winning a trophy. Hot Ribena. They're them drinks that you used to get like when your mum would make you when you're unwell. Hot Ribena, man. That I don't think them drinks there. You leave them in your childhood, I think. Oh my God! Odegaard nearly played a great ball to Martinelli. Over hits it. Ball goes out for a goal kick. The game's slowed down. Used to like Drake, not anymore, said Amo. I think Not Like Us kind of, and what he was accusing Drake of, should we say, in the lyrics, kind of compromised Drake. He don't sound the same anymore, you know what I mean? He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. You know what I mean? It ain't the same, is it? Here comes Sporting. Marcus Edwards, good tackle, Thomas Partey. Partey wants this contract, man. The guy's playing well. Kendrick v. Lil Wayne would be crazy. I feel like Wayne's... Does he even rap anymore? I feel like he's basically retired. Here come Lisbon. I tell you what, I mean, Gyokeres is being marked closely by Gabriel at the moment. Would you take Griezmann at Arsenal? I feel like it's about 7 years too late. I know he's still a good player, but I wouldn't want Griezmann now. Have you listened to Houdini by Eminem? Yeah, I've heard that. Kendrick album is crap. I think it's all right. There's nothing special. Sporting ball whipped in. Flicked away by Timber. Corner. Corner to Sporting. We have got to be careful. We don't want to concede a stupid goal. I don't know what it is, and I hope I don't... I probably shouldn't say it while there's a corner, but I feel quite comfortable watching this game. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. I feel like we can handle them. I don't like the fact that Odegaard is marking Gyokeres. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's a goal kick, surely. Oh, he's give a corner. What are you doing? I'm glad there's no AFCON. Is there no AFCON this year, no? When is AFCON? AFCON 25. When is it? I thought... oh, it's in December 2025. That's good. Corner whipped in. It's flicked. Saka manages to clear it. Martinelli's down hurt. But Saka's on the move. Maybe Arsenal don't want it. Tries to back heel it. Odegaard. He ain't getting that. Now Arsenal want a free kick. Oh, Ghana are out. How can Ghana not make it to AFCON, man? What kind of foolishness? Kudus, Partey, Ayew. Oh, shocking. I suppose if Partey stays, at least we don't lose him in December then, and there'll be a lot of games in December as well of next season. Oh, Rice. Partey's having a really good game again. I know we look a different team with Odegaard. I find it crazy when your team is so kind of reliant on one player. Like everyone keeps saying with Man City, oh, it's Rodri. But I don't think it is just Rodri. And then I think it's very dangerous to have a team that's so reliant on one player. Look at the way we're moving the ball, man. We're playing well here. We got to score a second goal. Curtis started to dislike Drake after that car park ticket kerfuffle. Oh, kerfuffle, you know, them words there. Yeah, you're right. I think that was a point. Do you know what? I had to question myself. I thought, why the hell are you trying to go to a Drake concert? But, you know, I was in New York, was like, what's happening tonight? Oh, what? Drake's in Brooklyn. All right, I'm going. $43 for a ticket. I'll take it. Yeah, it's a car park ticket. Probably serves me right for trying to go and watch a Drake concert as a big grown man. Oh, come on. We got all sorts going off here. The dinner's burnt. The fire alarm's going off. It's a good job we ain't got sprinklers in here, innit? And the sprinklers start turning on. This is what you get on live YouTube, people. Big C, hope you're well. I'm escaping the cold for a couple of weeks and not active in the community. It's 12 o'clock here. When's the next member stream? We'll try and get it this week. Friday, I think. We'll do Friday. I was supposed to do last Friday. I don't know what. Yeah, I know. It's meant to be, lad. That's probably the car park alarm for real. Dinner's burnt, lads. Looks like I'm having a takeaway. Here's Calafiori. Finds Martinelli. Take him on. Take him on. Corner. Take that. We're playing well here, you know. I'm telling you, we need another goal. Fire in the hole. I'm telling you, man. I might have had to run off, dive out of the stream. Yeah, I've read them too. Big up to everyone locked in. 3.2k locked in. Make sure you got batteries in your fire alarm, people. See, we're doing safety checks during the stream. You won't get this anywhere else on YouTube. Top Gooners drill. Fire in the booth. Charlie Sloth settings. Corner to Arsenal. Can we get a second? Declan Rice. Come on, Magalhaes. You're right. Magalhaes' header would be good now. Make it 2-0. Deckers whips it in. It's not a bad ball. Oh, it's headed away. Odegaard tries to head it back to him. Nick it. Nick it. Yes, Calafiori. Martinelli looks offside, but we will play on. It's cleared. Comes out. Saka didn't want to hit it. Partey shoots. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. I just ran to check my alarm. Make sure them batteries are working, man. Fire in the car park. Yeah, for real. Hey, Ace, what you cooking for Thanksgiving? I don't even know what's getting cooked. Big up everyone celebrating Thanksgiving. Some chicken. Some nice chicken. Hello, fresh settings. Partey's been he's been quality. He's been really good. But like I said, I would still only give him a 1-year deal with a 1-year option. 20 minutes gone. Great header. Oh, Gyokeres getting bullied. Saliba wrapped him. But yeah, we might end this game saying I don't even want Gyokeres. It's hard to judge him off one game, but... Oh, Partey, what a ball that is, looking for Saka. Saka nutmegs the keeper. Havertz has scored. Is Havertz offside? Havertz has tapped it into an empty net. The reason I'm not going crazy because something's telling me that Havertz might be offside. I really hope he's onside because Saka, the ball was going in anyway. Please tell me you're onside. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Havertz has scored. Brilliant. What a ball from Thomas Partey. Is Saka onside? Definitely. Please tell me Havertz is on. Oh, he's on. 2-0 to Arsenal. What a ball. Oh, my days, Thomas Partey. Saka nutmegs the goalkeeper. His shot's actually going in. Havertz taps it in to an open goal. 2-0 to Arsenal. Well done, Havertz. You got to be there. The pass from Partey is ridiculous. He's rolling back the years, man. Two-0. Comfy night, man. I told you we're beating these. I ain't taking no draw. Havertz scores. The ball from Thomas Partey. Ridiculous. About 40 yards out. Just curls it in behind their left back. Saka outpaces the defender. Keeper comes out. Nutmegs him. It's going to roll in, but Havertz runs in and taps it in. Henry said the other week, didn't he? We need a statement victory, and this could be it. Remember, this is a team that beat Man City 4-0. Or was it 4-1? 4-0, 4-1. This is brilliant. Big up Lay, he said, big up everyone. How is it that VAR takes 5 seconds in the Champions League and 5 minutes in the Prem? For some stupid reason, bro, the semi-automated offsides and all that, they haven't actually put it in yet in the Premier League. It's meant to be coming in January, I think. Why would you start it halfway through the season? Gyokeres being angry. It's getting wrapped up, bro. Never rated that fraud. Not really. It's interesting. He's getting no service. I'm watching him. I mean, listen, I don't know how he plays in the league games. He doesn't move a lot. It's like he's waiting for the service, you know, and them strikers at times can be dangerous. You know, if you're having games where you're struggling to get the ball. But I don't know. He's a good finisher, so, but he looks quite static. He's a big guy as well, but listen, we could finish this game saying we don't want nothing to do with him. Gyokeres having a poor interview. Yeah, for real. I think, and this is why I think Arsenal want Isak. Oh, well done, Declan Rice. Because Isak can move a lot more. You know, and he can play across the front line as well. Not that you want Isak to play wide, but I think Arteta likes... He wants people that can move a lot more. This guy doesn't look like he moves a lot. Saliba's dealing with him. I'm not surprised, bro. Saliba's one of the best centre-backs on the planet. So... yeah, you're right. You're right, Jamie. We've seen Haaland get wrapped up by these two in our defence. So it's probably not fair to completely judge Gyokeres off this performance because you're playing against beasts. Here he is now up against Gabriel. Wrapped. Done him again. I don't know. I'm having a completely different view of him in this game. Look, he looks... He don't look... Gabriel... Oh, no, Gabby! Gabby! Vamos! Yo, we're making Gyokeres look like Nicholas Bentner, bro. He ain't signing him after this, I'm telling you. He'll give Havertz a new contract. Shaquille, Big C, no offence. Calafiori suits us at left back. You're right. Totally right. No offence taken. They're shooting fireworks, apparently, behind one of the goals. Gyokeres. He's getting wrapped, bro. Remember, this guy came from the Championship, man. Prem's different, man. Prem's different. I know he dealt with City, but our two centre-backs are better than the two They had the young guy playing for Man City, and was it Akanji? I'm not sure. I don't think Diaz played. I'm telling you now, we can score 3 or 4 here. I told you this system was going to play in our hands. Oh, Martinelli should have skipped him quicker. Loses the ball. If he'd have got past him then, would have had a chance. Christian said Curtis Gyokeres is like the guy, when you played with your mates, he's just waiting for the ball to score. Goal hanger, we used to call him, right? You just hang by the goal and try and tap it in. But Marwan Gyokeres. This game will probably stop us buying him, especially the fact Havertz has scored. He'll go, no, I don't need Gyokeres. Got Havertz. It always used to happen with Wenger. We'd win a game. Oh, here we go. He's on the run this time. Gyokeres. Heavy touch. Nah, he's having a stinker. He's having an absolute stinker. Goes out for a goal kick. There's fireworks being let off and all sorts. That was me in the playground. You always had people like that, innit? Just hang by the goal. Declan Rice is limping a little bit. The ball went out. He started limping. Fireworks in the Lisbon stands, but we are firecrackers on the field. Big up C from Romania. Big up. Yeah, man, we can handle a few fireworks, man. What do you mean? I'm telling you something. Thomas Partey. This is looking like the Partey we signed from Atletico Madrid. This might be the best Partey I've seen at Arsenal since we signed him. Probably since the first season. He's balling, man. It is early minutes, yeah. I don't want to get carried away with the Gyokeres slander. Look at Timber. Timber is a beast, man. He was a beast at left back. Never mind on the right where he doesn't have to cut back. Saka does well there. Finds Timber. We're balling here, by the way. I think we could really put a statement victory together here if we want to. Calafiori. I mean, even Calafiori and Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli should have let that run. Odegaard, sorry. Calafiori on the left. Look at the football we're playing, man. Odegaard. Oh, whips it in. The cross is blocked. Will it go out for a throw? Oh, Odegaard tries to bring it down. Loses possession. Sporting can't live with us. Just as I say, that Rice gets nutmegged, and here they go. Gyokeres against Saliba. Here we go. Do we sign him or not? Drills it across. Poor cross. You're a championship rip-off. I don't want nothing to do with you, mate. He's average. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. If we sign him, I'll delete all this. He looks poor. I'm not going to lie. He don't look like he's got no silk. I need silky players, man. I was raised on Wenger football. Hey, Bobby, why is French for vavavoom? He's got no vavavoom, man. He's beans on toast. He's a beans on toast footballer. Can of tuna. You know? Bully beef. We need some flair. This is Arsenal, man. We're not built for that kind of just striker that don't move, man. Nah, man. Guy, I'm not impressed with him, you know. I'm being serious. I don't like what I'm seeing of him. He better not score now. Well done, David Raya collects the cross. Nah, never rated this fraud, mate. Never rated him. Here's Odegaard. Saka's on the run. Find Saka. Needs support. Take him on, Bakayo. Cook him. Edge of the penalty area. Saka. Left-hand side. Saka shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. Great performance this is so far, I'm telling you. I think he should actually do better there, you know. Should have gone for the far corner. Do that Messi, that Robben, that Salah. Open up your body and bend it in the far corner. He tries to go near post. You're getting Sesko. Get over it. You're right, we are. We are. 2-0 to Arsenal, people. 2-0 to the Arsenal. The Glock's jammed, for real. Listen, I'm only joking, by the way. I'm not writing him off as a player, but I'm going to be honest. He has not looked good. And he does not move much either, which I don't like. You know, I want a bit more... Oh, they're having a stinker. Tries to play the ball down the line. Guy doesn't make the run for it. David Raya collects it. He doesn't look good. But you're playing against two of the best centre-backs in Europe, to be honest. Yeah, you're right. Isak, I watched him yesterday. Well, not all the game, but I watched part of the game against West Ham. He was awful. Mavropanos and them, man, locking him down. So, listen, there's no obvious answer, which I said in the summer. I know a lot of people disagreed with me when I said go and buy Ivan Toney for 40 million. The reason I was saying that was because I felt that signing had the least risk attached to it. I actually don't know if Isak is a £100 million player. In reality, he's had 120 goal season in his career and he's injury prone. He is a silky player. I like the way he plays, but I don't know. And this guy, Gyokeres, is Odegaard 30 yards out. What a ball! Havertz! Havertz! Oh, goalkeeper saved it. Referee's given offside anyway. Odegaard's cooking, by the way. It was offside, Havertz. Look at this ball. Saka gets wiped out. Probably should have given us the free kick. Yeah, Havertz was off. What a ball from Odegaard. So, man said Curtis Fort set the alarm on fire. How do members watch the member stream? I put the link in on the community page, and then you click it, and then you can watch. Found some cash back in the top 8 of the table as it stands. We look so much better. You're right. Shame how the season has gone. All we can do is deal with the here and now, and as I said, one game at a time. One game at a time. Here's Timber. We got to go on a run. We all know that. So, let's not worry about what's happened before. That's all we can do now is... Kolasinac has scored for Atalanta. That guy won the Europa League after leaving us. It's just crazy. We are playing so well. Honestly, we are bopping these lot. I knew that three at the back ain't going to work. Diamande's on a yellow. It's crazy how little they're pressing us. We're absolutely destroying them. These men are doing dragbacks and all sorts. We're showboating. We look like the Harlem Globetrotters. Odegaard. Look at the way we're passing the ball. Odegaard. Hey, drop a shoulder on him. Here, I'll take that. Oh, my days. We're on fire. I think we need to score again. We give the ball away, but we have won it back. I think we need a third. 2-0 is still... You know, you get a goal back, it can go a little bit. Are you buying merch in the sale? Do you guys keep getting these emails from Arsenal, all these sales they've got going on? Here's Odegaard. Nutmeg's a kid. Oh, my days. Oh, nearly. Saka was looking for Rice. The one-touch football is insane. We are absolutely bopping these lot. When I say bopping, I mean bopping. This is Harlem. Odegaard. What a ball! Havertz. Can't quite reach it. Hey, Bobby. What is French for vavavoom? This is vavavoom. Oh, Decker's looking for Saka. This is wild. I can't believe what I'm watching. We're back. We're good to watch. We're making Gyokeres look like Chris Wood. But Chris Wood's been good this season. But you know what I mean? We're cooking. This is vavavoom football. We need a third goal though. 2-0, anything can happen. You get a goal back. Black Friday sale, Dusan Vlahovic, 40% off. They love that guy, don't they? Always link with him. Yeah, it's crazy. Look at Gyokeres trying to press Saliba. Bro, don't try and run after a Rolls Royce, mate. It ain't going to work. Sporting are not the same. I think their spirit's gone a little bit with their manager going. They know Gyokeres is going to leave. I'm going to be honest. I know it's only 35 minutes. Gyokeres does not look that good. I'm being totally honest. I know his goal record says different. And like I said, I've seen Haaland not play well against Arsenal. Martinelli whips it in. Havertz goes up for it. Falls to Saka at the back post. Odegaard, please start shooting. He should have hit that. Tries to play a lovely ball to Havertz. It's blocked. Comes to Saka. We are enjoying our football. Saka, you've tried to do too much. Don't foul him. Gyokeres, where you going? Stop trying to run into a Rolls Royce, Gyokeres. This ain't the Portuguese league, bro. We ain't Braga. You know what I mean? We ain't Braga, fam. How about Gyokeres? Man thinks he's in the championship. Coventry against Preston. Saliba, fam. Levels. Rolls Royce. Glenn Murray, that's the shout. That is the shout. Man like Glenn Murray, you know, the Brighton legend. It's crazy. But we need a third goal. I'm not comfortable at 2-0. Gyokeres. Oh, dear. This is Arsenal training in Portugal. Please just score a third. Here's Saka. Corner of the penalty area. We could get the third. Shots blocked. Here we go. Declan Rice. Oh, what is that? Havertz should have got out of his way. That's poor, man. Come on, Deckers, bro. What kind of technique is that? How is he slicing it as wide as that? I think he wanted Havertz to get out of his way quicker. Bro, what kind of shot is that? That's Sunday League technique. Ricky Lambert. Yeah, man. What player are we going for? We've made Gyokeres look like... Who are we going for in the tweet? Charlie Austin, Glenn Murray. I've seen Jeff Horsfield. Gyokeres, I like that one. Glenn Murray is... That impressed me, I can't lie. I wasn't thinking of him. A mini Metro running into a Rolls Royce. I know I shouldn't tweet something at 2-0, but I'm enjoying the way we're playing, so I'm gonna indulge in it a little bit. Why not? Although they're on the attack now, Marcus Edwards. Just lock him off, Saliba, man. How about Marcus Edwards? Relax. Rolls Royce, Saka wins the free kick. Honestly, what a first half this has been. Absolutely dealt with these lot. Pocket Arez. Can you imagine Brest ever losing? Ah, you lot love it, don't you? Andy Carroll. Couscous. I don't know what Deckers was doing there. All our subs are warming up. Sterling, Trossard, Waneri. Hopefully Waneri gets minutes. Yeah, the international break was needed. Kevin Davis, I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one. He used to elbow us all the time for Bolton. Big up Mr. Poncho, new member. Big up your damn self. Mohammed, 3-minute timeout to all the people that said we take a draw. I couldn't believe that. Sam Bond, big up for the super sticker, bro. Random clips. How do people say Odegaard ain't good enough? We had this argument the other day. He makes us a far better team. Oh, the pass back was nearly short. Martinelli nearly got there. It's cleared. He's been brilliant since he came back. Fabricator, let's hope we see a similar performance next week v United. I'll be in the stadium. I'm looking forward to the game. Gyokeres pulls it back. Rubbish. He's terrible. I love the Man United game. Still my favourite game. Park Chu Gyokeres, says Temi. Park Chu Young, you know. I can't even remember him playing for us. We gave him the number 9 shirt. Odegaard is an artist, people. It's as simple as that. For anybody that plays FIFA, you just put an artist card on him. He paints pictures on the football pitch. Not many players paint pictures. He paints pictures. You know what I'm saying? We've got a Rolls Royce in Saliba. We've got a Lamborghini Urus in Gabriel. We've got Mozart. Is Mozart an artist? Am I going mad it? Why am I thinking... No, Mozart might be music. What's going... Is Mozart an artist? I'm actually going mad it. Why do I think Mozart was an artist? Wolfgang Mozart. Oh, he's a composer. Yeah, ignore me. Clearly I wasn't listening. Clearly I wasn't listening. I thought Mozart was an artist. You can tell I don't mind many paintings, right? I'm Googling famous... Oh, Da Vinci. There we go. Van Gogh. Picasso. That's who I was thinking. Picasso. What the hell am I talking about? Mozart. Well, we can say he's composing things. Remember when you used to compose your ringtones on the 3210? They were the days, man. Make up your own ringtone. Why do we all run around with the same ringtone? Back in the day, you used to have music for your ringtone. But now we just got the same thing. Yeah, I meant Picasso. But we can go with Mozart if we need to. Music is an art. I agree. I agree. He's an artist. Bayern Munich winning. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. Go on, Saka. Who are Bayern Munich playing? Oh, PSG. It's a big game, actually. Penalty to City. Who are they playing? Feyenoord. Yeah, they should win that. Haaland. Crazy Frog. No, I don't think I ever had Crazy Frog as a ringtone. Silent. Yeah, same, you know. Silent. No ringtone. Here's Marcus Edwards. Ball out wide. Don't concede. Timber, wrap him up. Block the cross. Ball whipped in back post. Very good clearance, Calafiori. Keeps it in as well. Martinelli does well. Oh, no, he's won it back. They've got the ball. See, and remember voicemails we'd create. Oh, my days. We play the music or something. Crazy. I can't believe how poor Sporting Lisbon have looked, but we've been brilliant. Saliba, oh, what a ball. What a touch by Odegaard. We're enjoying ourselves. We're basically having a holiday in the Algarve. We're in Albufeira. We're on the beach. We're actually on the beach against these lot. I shouldn't say things like that. I really shouldn't at 2-0, but I get, you know. When we're good, I will enjoy it, you know. Don't let this performance discourage you about Gyokeres. We need that guy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He's been poor, though. It's not even like I've seen little parts of his game that look impressive. He just looks, I don't know. But yeah, the way he scores goals for them, he's obviously a player. Here they come, though, on the attack. Shot over the bar by, is it Quader? Tipped over by Rail. Our phones are now just YouTube devices. Yeah, for real. Pretty much. City are winning 1-0, apparently. Lisbon is not Algarve. I know, my friend. I know. I'm not bad at geography, but it's in Portugal, so similar, you know. That's the holiday spot in Portugal, right? Who were we playing against with that legendary stop the cross? I think that might have been Man City against Tottenham, you know. A few years ago. When they got a late equaliser. When we was in the title race. George said, goes to show how much we missed Odegaard. When he was out, all he was doing was cross the ball, see the difference, yeah. I just don't like the fact that one player, we're so reliant on him. It's a bit, it makes us feel fragile, in my opinion. Like, what if he gets injured again? Then what are we going to do? Like, you've got to have a backup plan for him, surely. But I suppose it's difficult. You look at City, they haven't got a replacement for Rodri. Saka gets past the fullback, twists him, puts him on the floor. Should have crossed that to Odegaard. Headed back. Oh, he should have given that to Odegaard. Goes out for a corner. Diamande's fuming. I'm telling you now, he wants to leave. Oh, my days, yo. Saka absolutely destroyed him. I think he should have actually rolled that to Odegaard. Tries to go back post. Havertz knocks it down. It was cleared by Diamande for a corner. Saka's, he's higher up the pitch. I tell you, put that guy higher up. That winger Quenda is just 17. He's lively. He is lively, but come on, are we going to get Gabriel Magalhaes' header here? Let's get a third. We're into time added on. We've been brilliant in this first half. It's been a continuation of the Forest game. Declan Rice corner. Can we get a third goal? It's a great ball. Here's the goal. It is Gabriel Magalhaes. The community spoke it into existence. What's he doing? He's done... Yo, man's doing some Gyokeres celebration, but over his eyes. 3-0 to Arsenal. Hairlines and teeth everywhere, people. Gabriel Magalhaes. What's he do? He's done the Gyokeres celebration, but over his eyes in TR. I don't know what's going on. What a ball in Declan Rice. Declan Beckham. He's got the run. Gabriel unmarked. 3-0. Game over. What a goal again. What a ball. What a first half. Half-time whistle goes. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're winning 3-0 in the Champions League. He done a remix Gyokeres celebration. Right, let's go. Let's get the tweet out. We've made Gyokeres. Who are we going for? We're going to go for Glenn Murray. That one made me chuckle. I'm going for Glenn Murray. What a first half. I'm so used to being angry at Arsenal, them playing this well. It's like I have to just, you know, enjoy it while I can. Park Chu Gyokeres, says Termy. Max, thank you for becoming a member, bro. I appreciate that. Brio said, phone's always on vibration. No, did he? El said, Gabriel's saying he doesn't see Gyokeres. Oh, is that what he's doing? That's, yeah. Yo, I can't even see you, brother. Where you at with that celebration? Because you know Gabriel's a man who's just on smoke. He don't care. Man said, brother, I can't even see your celebration. No, El, you're right, you know. He's dissed him. He's done. It's Kendrick. They not like us. He's called him Drake. DM said, Big C, I said send them back to Earth. I said send them back to Earth. Run the intro, yo. We soon land it, bro. We soon land it. Hairline and teeth everywhere. Bro, Gabby's a bad man, you know. Trust me, Gabby's a bad man. Gabby either has dissed him or he's done the celebration wrong. I don't know. Has he done it wrong and gone for that and done that and gone, bro, what am I doing? Or is it a diss track? I'm going to say it's a diss track, bro. I can't even see you up front, bro. I've pocketed you all half. I need to have a conversation with people. I need you to take this in. We're winning 3-0 at half-time in the Champions League after not scoring. So I think we better enjoy this while we can. I've got a feeling, you know, that we're going to go on a run. I don't know how long the run will go for, but I think we're going to go on a run. I really do. Just the way we've played against Forest, the way we've played today, I think Arteta has actually realised you've got to let this team attack. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant first half. One of the best performances of the season. 5,000 of you in the chat. Big up everyone locked in. Amazing first half. 3-0 at half time. Honestly, this game now can be whatever we want it to be. Sporting Lisbon will be in there going, game's done. If we want to keep going, we can beat these 5 or 6-0. Or will Arteta say, fall back a little bit now, 3-0, it should be game over, just control it. I don't know. Ghost Nathan said, the best diss track I've seen all year. I'm taking it as what El said in the comments. I think it's a diss track to Gyokeres. Yo, I can't even see you, bro. You ain't done nothing. Big C, who are some of your favourite movie villains? Movie villains, you know. What a time to ask that, but... I couldn't even tell you, you know. Are we talking about like... Are we talking about like animated ones? Or are we talking about... I like Denzel in Training Day. That's a good one. But is he a villain? I suppose he kind of is. But yeah, you know, I'll get back to you on that one. Hey, big up Mohammed. He's gifted 20 memberships to the community. Big up yourself, bro. Always supporting the channel. Big up everyone locked in. 5,000. Let's get the likes up, man. And subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to hit 84k tonight, people. We should get there easy with this many people locked in. Doctor said, let's all not get carried away here. We know this squad has performances like this in their locker. It's doing it consistently across the season. And you are right. You are right. Every season we go on runs. We have big performances. You have to do it for the longest. Amaru said, I just realised I'm the reason for us not scoring. Imagine I've never celebrated a single Arsenal goal in all my last 4 away match visits. That's crazy. Just stay away from the grounds. You'll be all right. We'll win, man. LSU, we're getting Gyokeres. Arteta now sees him as a reclamation project. He likes the stray dogs. You're right. Unless he's doing it on purpose. Maybe he's playing so bad so that we don't sign him. But I have not been impressed with him. I'm not going to lie. His lack of movement, and when he's on the ball, he looks like he's got 1-star skill moves on FIFA. I still can't call it EAFC. I'm too ingrained in calling it FIFA. 1-star skill moves, no excitement, just boring. But he'll probably score a hat-trick at the weekend. Jonah said their second half FC might finish 4-3. They're cooked, bro. They ain't scoring 4. They ain't scoring 2. George, all the December games we play are in London. I saw that. I think we've got like 4 away games all in London. Elliot said, you were saying Curtis season over. Long way to go, bro. Still 9 points behind in the Prem. But I'll take a Champions League and finish top 4 in the Prem, you know. I can live with a Champions League. I said before, I don't think we win it, but the Champions League's wide open this year. Wide open. City aren't as strong. Madrid aren't as strong. Maybe Liverpool are the favourites because 2 legs and you got to go to Anfield. But Stepper says, yo, Gabriel. I need to tweet that. Did Gabriel diss Gyokeres with that goal celebration? I think he did. I think he did, Steppers. Big up, bro. And Guna Carlos, need goals. Goal difference massive for top 8. You're right. It's very close up there. So we can't afford to just think, oh, 3-0 game over. Go and score 6. Send shockwaves through Europe. This is a team that slapped up Man City. Big up Mohammed again, bro. He said he's dropped in $50. Big up to you. He says, big up to the channel and the community. Let's go, Gooners. Come on, man. You got to enjoy these victories, people, because you know Arsenal will stress you out. So big up to Mohammed, man. And big up Ghost Nathan. We need to top up our goal difference. Give me 3 more. Unmarked Gabriel. They must not know what's going off here. I think they're zonal marking. So Gyokeres this. And you know what? Saka was going to join in with him and do it as well. And then he seemed to change his mind at the last minute. Jose said, Curtis, you always rated Kai Havertz. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, I haven't. But if he scores a hat-trick, then I'll say, yeah, I'll claim him. We'll have the Killer Kai one. Green screen if he gets a hat-trick. And what's the last one? Oh, Mohammed, I did that one. Big up to you, bro. Martinelli, Havertz, and Gabriel Magalhaes with the goals. Brilliant first half. Absolutely brilliant. Quirk said, big up Mohammed. Great support of the channel and community. Big up everyone, man. Yo, Gabriel goal seller. He said, diss track. Honestly, that's they not like us celebration. No, we're not 84k yet, people. Come on. Let's get it done tonight. We're getting there tonight. And what's the like count at? I'm leaning on the community. We need 3,000 likes tonight. We're 3-0 up. We should be on 3,000 already. What's going on here? We're on 1.5. We're halfway there, people. You can meet me halfway. We're halfway there, people. Second half coming up after the break. Along with PSG. In fact, you'd probably say this is the best performance of the season in the Champions League. We've destroyed a team that's in form. People were going, oh, you could get battered tonight, Gyokeres, blah, blah, blah. I'm chilling. I feel like I'm watching a pre-season game in America. I'm relaxed. Elton said, Arsenal trauma makes me insecure even at 3-0. Game over, bro. Game's done. They're a mess. Diamande's on a yellow. Gyokeres don't want the smoke. Samuel said, big up yourself. Always good to catch up. Great form right now. Need the Forest form to become the normal form and keep the wins coming. 100%, bro. Young Gunner said, when will people speak on Foden's start to the season? Man City tax is heavy, you know, because they've won 4 titles and a treble. Very difficult to diss any Man City player individually because they can hide behind trophies. Now, Foden won PFA Player of the Year last year. You could argue it's the worst defence of a PFA Player of the Year we've ever seen in the Premier League. He's disappeared this season. It's Chesney from Coronation Street. He's been dreadful. But there's a lot of them. Grealish, I think, has been a terrible signing at Man City. But Man City fans will say, oh, but he kept the ball well when they won the treble. Nah, mate, he's a flop. He's a £100 million flop. But when you've got trophies, it's very hard to call people that because they'll go, look at my trophy cabinet. But penalty spot, hope you're well, bro. He said, makes a change to enjoy an Arsenal game like this in Europe against a respected side. Keep it up. Fellas, you're right. I've always said this. Our reputation in Europe is not where it should be. For the dominance we had at times in England, obviously with George Graham and then Arsene Wenger and maybe even before that Herbert Chapman. Around Europe, we have not, we're not the club that we should be. It's not like we've made finals and, you know, all things like that. We've got to show people who we are in Europe. Like, in reality, people will say Arsenal can't win the Champions League because we've never done it before. And people will say you haven't got the quality that some of these other teams have got. But the reality of the situation is Real Madrid are struggling. They've lost to teams like Lille this season. Militao's out all season. Carvalho's out all season. They're not playing well at the moment. And then Man City are having the biggest blip they've had in years. And they're the 2 favourites for the Champions League. Arsenal need to go quietly about their business. Get in that top 8. Get through a couple rounds. There's no excuse for Arsenal not at least get into the latter stages of the tournament. Chelsea won the Champions League with man like Havertz and Mount and Timo Werner. So it sounds crazy, but we should be one of the teams that's fighting to win this competition, regardless of whether we've won it before or not. The problem is, Arteta's gone away from home in Europe too much and not figured out how to beat the bigger teams. Hopefully, the PSG win tonight, hopefully, if we get a big result, it kind of tells him that I need to be more attacking. Thomas Partey outstanding again today. Honestly. Absolutely bossing the game. Gaitan said, you got the best community, Big C. Been here for a while now. Everyone in here is always respectful, witty, and food vibes. Thank you for making this happen. Peace. Hey, I tell you, we're getting some nice comments tonight, man. I like this. It's flowing. It's flowing nicely. I hope we do this against Bayern and Real. Well, that's the problem, innit? We seem to retreat a little bit when we play those teams. Don said Timber is so good. The fact that guy had an ACL injury last year and he's playing like this, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. He's outstanding. He's an unbelievable player. I wouldn't make any changes at half-time. No, I would leave it as it is. I don't see why we change it yet. Well, I'd like to see Waneri come on last 25. Maybe he gives Sterling a run out. Maybe bring off Declan Rice as well because he's obviously just come back from a broken... was it a broken toe? Broken toe, yeah. So don't maybe risk him. OB, new member. Big up yourself. Sheku, thank you for the super chat. Hope all is well. SC Gunnar, Gabriel was moving like a freight train and jumped high enough to slam on Shaq for that goal. Beast mode. Somebody just put a question, in the comments and said, who do you think's better, Saliba or Gabriel? Now, it's difficult because they are very different players. I think Saliba is the modern day centre-back, which is why people love him so much. Play out from the back, comfortable on the ball. He makes it look like he's just strolling around. It's so easy for him. Gabriel is the old school aggressive defender. I kind of love Gabriel's personality more at times because I like that aggressive defender that kicks people and, you know, he's doing people's celebrations. He's got a great personality, Gabriel. But Saliba would get in probably every team in world football. So I think it's It's just preference. I think Saliba's rated slightly higher because of how calm he is on the ball, if I'm being honest. But they're both brilliant. Second half underway, people. Big up everyone. Let's go, said Ruckus. Big up. Appreciate the super chat. I'll get these super chats in while the second half has just started. Jimmy said, hey, Big C, tell my woman I want to see them Raspberry Phone Cup. She rejected my request. People just can't help themselves with them jokes, can they? Big up, Jimmy. Brio said Gabriel is on some BIG what's beef settings. Bro, you know, I'm glad we've got that. I like that aggression and that attitude, you know? We need some of that. Elton said, honestly, people tend to forget. Odegaard is our most talented technical player and captain. Having our captain out for so many games affected us, yeah? Definitely affected us, but I think that the pushback would be your team needs to be able to deal with one player being out. Now, maybe you could say there's certain players you can't replace them. You just can't. Man City can't replace Rodri for all the millions that they've spent. Villains as in Bane, Ultron, Thanos, Hannibal Lecter, and them, man. Also was in Crime, ever big in the black community. Hannibal Lecter was crazy. That's for real. Dr. Smooth, big up, bro. Early chance for Sporting. Let's not do anything stupid here. I've already said we're going to win the game. Edge of the box shot. Oh, good save. David Raya goes out for a corner. Always rated the donkey, says Tommy. Kai Havertz. 5-yard tapping. But listen, a goal's a goal. It's that I don't see you dish John Cena. I respect it. I respect it. Ghost, I really do. Shaku said Odegaard. Oh, they've scored. Uh-oh. What a terrible goal. What a terrible goal. He didn't even look like he knew anything about it. Corner whipped in. Oh, it's a great finish. He knows loads about it. Opens up his body. I don't understand. Oh, it's a deflection. Why is Odegaard hugging Gyokeres? Oh, man. What a terrible goal to concede, man. Inacio, the left centre-back. How is he unmarked? He's a defender. Are we doing zonal marking as well? Who was marking him? I don't understand why he's unmarked. I need to rewind that. I don't get it. Who was marking him? I mean, Calafiori's running with him. He falls over. Oh, Calafiori falls over. Havertz looks like he's the spear, man. It's an awful goal. Basic run. I said this game can be anything we want it to be. Don't do this to me, please. I said I'm trying to be calm tonight. We better not concede again. Saka nutmegs him and he's fouled. Now I feel a bit nervous. Now the PTSD's kicking in. Now the Arsenal PTSD is kicking in, people. Because I've been saying game over and relaxing and... Oh my days. Just don't. Don't do it. Don't even think about doing it, Arsenal. Jose said, it's really amazing how Partey turned into consistency king after so many injuries. New contract hype, man. Halftime reaction. Big up, C. I'm an Arsenal fan, Jamaican. We met in DC. What other reason does the community need to subscribe to my fan channel reaction? C Unit. Big up, bro. I'll check that channel out, actually. There's a lot of good reaction videos on a lot of these channels. Big up to you, bro. Now the game feels very different. You wanted 4-3. I did. I said Gyokeres hat-trick, but he didn't score. I'm not happy now. I feel uncomfortable with what we're watching. All of a sudden, they've got a bit of a spring in their step now. I mean, it's an exciting game for a neutral, but... One goal. How have we conceded inside 5 minutes? Such a poor goal. It's a good finish. He opens up his body. That's going to be handball, Martinelli, but they haven't given it. Here's Declan Rice. If we score here, they'll probably pull it back. I'm comfortable it's 3-1. I'm not at all. Next goal. Next goal wins. You know, like when you get shouted in when you're a kid and you're like, yo, lads, next goal wins. If this holds my predictions right. Sporting on the attack. I just called... Oh, here's Gyokeres. Don't do anything silly here. He's given a free kick. No! The ref couldn't wait to give that. Gabriel was holding him up. He turned, fell to the ground. You can't give free kicks for that. That's embarrassing. If they score from this... No, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. You cannot give free kicks for that. That is embarrassing. He's falling on the floor before he even gets the ball. He's hardly touched him. He knew he was going to get bullied. That's why. This free kick is a yard outside the penalty area. And Gyokeres is picking up the ball. I've called him Glenn Murray on Twitter. Oh, Sean, behave, man. Come on. You know, man. Come on, bro. Centre-back's not... He doesn't pull his shirt hardly or anything. It's soft, man. There's always a little grab or something. Nah, man. Gyokeres was falling over before it even came. City winning 2-0. Hey, Gyokeres. What is he doing? He's playing rugby, mate. Johnny Wilkinson. He skies it over the bar. Look at the state of that technique. It's almost left the stadium. This guy looks trash, man. I don't care. He looks rubbish. I'm saying it. That's a Thomas Partey shot. He's put that onto Rowe's head. He's absolutely whacked it about 20 yards over the bar. I think the ball actually went in the exit. Gundogan's made it 2-0 to Man City. David Raya booked again for time wasting. Every game, this guy is time wasting. What's the problem? Just play the damn game. For some reason, I feel like Declan Rice doesn't look fully fit. I'm not using that as an excuse because he's had a few moments where technically he hasn't done great, but he did get an assist for Gabriel's goal. Big up Mo2K, said what's up y'all, missed the last couple of streams. Big up yourself, bro. We're here, bro. Big up E-Ross, River Thames settings. That's in the river, that one. Wanted a clean sheet, yeah. I would have liked a clean sheet. Odegaard pressing. Sporting in possession. You can just tell Sporting have got a little bit more oomph in their play now. Oh, I nearly gave it away. Big C, with this Lisbon system being hammerings, I can see it's cooking United. Did he play free at the back against Ipswich? Yeah, it won't work. Not yet. He probably needs to implement it straight away, though, just to let them figure it out. But I think 3 at the back plays into our hands. Martinelli gives away a free kick. Tommy said, big up Mo, missed several streams due to a huge hurricane. Hey, hope you're well, man. Hope everyone's safe. That broken toe has been bothering Rice. Yeah, it's something about the way he moves. It's not... He doesn't look 100% to me. This ref is shambolic. He's moving like Anthony Taylor, bro. I'm telling you. Johnny Evans at left centre back. Yeah, that can't work. They'll get destroyed. 1.8k likes, 3.8k in the chat. Keep smashing them likes up if you haven't already. 84k needed by the end of the game. Let's get there, people. I'll see you when we get there. If we ever get there. Yeah, I'd give Rice a rest. I would give Rice a rest. Maybe bring on Marino or Jorginho. He just doesn't look fully fit to me. I'd take my time with him, man. Don't want to force him to play too much. We got so much football as well in the next 6 weeks. I think the next 6 weeks we play midweek every single week until after Christmas. Peter said, typical Arteta special. Great first half, criminal second. I reckon we're retreating this half. He's going to say, you know what, let's chill. But then now they've scored, it kind of changes the outlook of the game. I still think we should be trying to score. Oh, City winning 3-0 apparently. against Feyenoord. Haaland's got 2, Gundogan's got 1. I think from an Arsenal point of view, that's not a bad thing because really we want Man City to get something against Liverpool at Anfield, even a draw. And this will boost their confidence a little bit going to Anfield. Maybe. Darren said Gyokeres thought the game was on Prime, so thanks for the commentary. Yeah, the Prime... it's annoying they put Champions League games on there. Although I suppose it's more accessible for people. TNT's expensive. I hope that because we've conceded a goal doesn't affect the substitutions, you know. 3-1 is a bit more risky. Maybe he'll be a bit afraid to bring Nwaneri on. Here comes Sporting left-hand side. Played down the line. Partey tracks him. It's whipped in. Raya nearly gets done at his near post. Palms it out for a corner. Marcus Edwards with the cross. Oh, it got deflected off Partey. Corner to Lisbon. We conceded from the last corner. 3-1 means no Ethan. Yeah, you feel like it could be that now. Corner to Lisbon. We've got to defend better this time. Ball whipped in. It's deep. It's headed across. Raya should collect it, and he does. We've survived this one, people. We've made it a game it didn't need to be. 3-0 the game was done and dusted. 3-1. Oh, what a ball, Thomas Partey, man. Takes out their whole midfield. Odegaard, Martinelli's on the move. Are you going to pick him out? Oh, slowed it down. I think he should have kept that going. Here's Martinelli. He's getting a lot of 1v1s tonight. Calafiori. Just keep playing. Be positive. Would you take Evan Ferguson on loan? I mean, he just hasn't done anything really at Brighton. There was a lot of hype. They were calling him the new Wayne Rooney, but 6 goals last season. I think he's got 1 goal this season. Welbeck's playing ahead of him. I don't see what a guy who's getting benched for Welbeck at Brighton does at Arsenal. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't think he's proved enough to get an Arsenal move. I think we need to aim higher than him. Partey's quality. Rice should take notes. Listen, I'm a massive fan of Declan Rice. I think he's a top player, but I think it could get to a situation where he's not in our team. As crazy as that sounds. Edward shoots there, it goes over. Because I think Partey is so good in the 6 role and so comfortable on the ball that he's going to keep putting Rice in the 8. And Marino is a natural number 8. I just don't think Rice looks fit either. He's just running like... He looks a bit uneasy the way he's running. So I would say don't overplay him. We got West Ham at the weekend. He's going to be fired up for that game. At West Ham, former captain. Always Gyokeres. Up against Gabriel. Where you going, man? Move, boy. Yo, this guy ain't doing nothing. Locked him up all game. He's in Gabriel's pocket. He's just bullying him. He's too aggressive for him. Maybe they're scared of him in Portugal. They give him too much space. But then he did do this to Man City. But wow, Mo. Jeez. Do you know what, bro? Honestly, I was reading that thinking, is he dropping a joke here? Bro, that is crazy. Stay safe, bro. You know when people put messages in sometimes, you have to read it in your mind before you read it out loud, you know what I mean? Just in case they're saying madness. But take it easy, bro. And listen, it's an accident. You know what I mean? But prayers, obviously, bro. That is mad. Yeah, man. Marino is far better on the ball than Rice. Rice is a different kind of player on the ball. He's not going to... Oh, Odegaard tries to showboat, lose it. Rice ain't going to pick them passes, but he can drive forward. He's a powerful runner. So it depends what you're looking for. Yeah, Mo, take it easy, bro. Appreciate you tuning in as well. Not your fault, man. Ball out wide. They're putting a lot of crosses in. Ball whipped in. Cleared away, Gabriel. They're playing how we played against Inter Milan, man. Just getting the ball out wide and whipping crosses in. Glad you're safe, Mo. You're not responsible for other people's actions and bad judgments. Keep your head up. Yeah, man. Pokemon Go said, we are terrible, Big C. How can you let that goal in? Things like this will make us contenders to never win anything. Mine are your history. It's a bad goal to concede. It is. But we've played so well. I feel like I hope it doesn't spoil the performance. What's the ref doing here? I don't know what's going on here. I think the ref's... It was our throwing. He's taken it off us and giving it to Sporting Lisbon for time wasting. Like, these are the things that I don't understand with Arsenal. You're 3-0 up at half-time. You've played outstanding. And now your goalkeeper's been booked for time wasting. Here's Gyokeres up against Gabriel. Oh, powerful shot. It's over. What I noticed here with Gyokeres, right, I don't think he had the confidence to try and take Gabriel on. It was like, I'm just going to hit this early. You can tell he's got a powerful shot, though. That ball went quickly over the bar. Don't let him grow into this game. Don't let him grow into the game. Odegaard tried to showboat and got caught on the ball, bro. Listen, at 3-1, don't do that. Look at Jurriën Timber. This guy is absolutely brilliant, honestly. 40 million. Oh, ACL injury. Here he is again. Just as I big him up, he gives the ball away. But what a run. Cleared away, though. Community got you, my 100, bro. Yeah, I don't want him to be... I don't want Gyokeres to be getting too many shots like that because we've seen that he can finish. But we've done a good job on him so far. Dembele's been sent off for PSG. Here's Odegaard. It's still Odegaard. Saka. Oh, it's cleared. He's given a penalty to Arsenal. He's given a penalty to the Gunners. Odegaard got wiped out and it is a penalty to Arsenal. I actually thought the guy won the ball. The ref's even going to see that he's all right. Let's see what happened. Havertz into Odegaard. Goes past the first one. That's a pen. Diamande takes him out. Arguably should be a second yellow. Oh, wow. That's a naughty challenge as well. Gets his Achilles. Look at this. Pink boots. Bang. Yeah, definite penalty. They probably won't do the yellow card because of that double jeopardy rule about sending a player off and giving a penalty. It's a definite pen. Mohamed said, is it me or we look like we have retreated? Is this Arteta's instructions? I think we have, but penalty now, hopefully, put the game to bed. I would imagine Saka will take it, or does Odegaard take it? Captain, been out for a while, would want a goal. There's no second yellow. Diamande is on a yellow. Could have got a second yellow there. Havertz has got the ball in his hand. No, he's giving it to Saka. Saka's taking it. Odegaard's all right. He was down there. I was thinking, oh, man. Come on. Definite penalty, by the way. No arguments. 100%. Takes him out from behind. Could have easily got a yellow card, but ref clearly doesn't want to send him off. Saka to make it 4-1. Penalty to Arsenal. If he scores this, I think it's game over. We should be good. Saka. Referee blows the whistle. Saka does his run up. Saka scores! What a brilliant penalty that is. Goalkeeper goes the right way. Goalkeeper's left. He runs over to the Arsenal substitutes to celebrate. And that should be that, people. It's crazy, isn't it, that Saka, after missing his penalty for England, I can't remember him missing a penalty. Did he? Was it the West Ham one, maybe? But he's got so clinical at penalties. That's an absolutely brilliant penalty. Keeper goes the right way. He's going there. Oh, wow. Side netting. What a penalty. That's unsavable. That's absolutely unsavable. That's an amazing penalty. Now I feel relaxed. Now you can bring Ethan Nwaneri on and then, man. I think the West Ham one is the only one he's missed in it since the Euros when he put it wide. But he's clinical at penalties now, man. That is literally bottom, keeper's left. Keeper's dived early, can't reach it. He's whacked it in the corner. Great penalty. Brilliant, brilliant. Now we can relax again, people. 4-1. Game should be done now. Personally, I'd take Declan Rice off. Just doesn't look 100% yet. I would give him a rest. Big up to the community locked in. 4,000 of you locked in. This is a very good night for Arsenal, people. We haven't scored in our last 4 Champions League games away from home. We're 4-1 up against the team that were second in the Champions League. Unbeaten. They'd only conceded 2 goals in 4 games, including a 4-1 win against Manchester City, and we're just annihilating them. And I said before the game, to be honest, I only said 2-1, but I did think we would beat them because of that system 3 at the back. I just didn't see a way how that back 3 would deal with our 2 wingers. Leahy said he should take Odegaard off too. I agree with that. He's been out for, what, 7 weeks? Bring Nwaneri on. Here's Gyokeres. Shot. Loops up in the air. Raya manages to keep it out. Barcelona winning 2-0. Yeah, get more goals, man. Get more goals. We need more goals. Let's get the goal difference up. I mean, what are we in now? Yeah, 66 minutes. I'll be taking Rice off. 100% take Rice off. And probably take Odegaard off. Give them a rest. Big game at the weekend. Belair says the old format was more fun. Honestly, I think this new format is way more exciting. Because the old format, let's be real, the group stages were boring. You have 1 top team and then probably 3 average teams. All the good teams get through comfortably. And then it doesn't even liven up till the knockouts. And even in the knockouts sometimes, because all the top teams have won their group, they don't even play each other. So you don't even get big games until the quarterfinal. I think this is way more exciting. It's more difficult because you've got to play better teams. I think it's more entertaining. I've got to be honest. I was worried for tonight, said Rodman. I want to see Sterling get me 100%. 100%. Sterling came on and did okay the other day. Got an assist. I'd bring Nwaneri on. I'd bring Sterling on. I'd probably bring Marino on. Give him some minutes as well. Take Rice off. Patrick said the new format is great. I won't lie. Way more exciting games. And here we go. Marino's on. Marino coming on. Surely Declan Rice comes off. Saka's about to take the corner. Are they going to wait for the corner first? Can we get another Gabriel header? He was unmarked for the last corner. Whipped in by Saka. It's a terrible corner. Goes out for a goal kick. We're going to make check. Trossard coming on. He loves bringing Trossard on, man. Martinelli's down holding his face. Did he get a whack in the face? Oof. Ooh, wow. Diamande was that. Shoulder barge, fair enough. Bang, arm across the face. VAR, no check. Or is there a check? He could have quite easily got a second yellow there. He should be getting sent off for that, I'm sorry. That's a second yellow. He's whacked him in the face. He got away with the penalty. Now he's whacked him in the face. Martinelli's off. He's not happy either. Get whacked in the face, then get dragged off. Trossard's on. Declan Rice is off. Trossard for Martinelli. Marino for Rice. Diamande's got away with it again. He hasn't been impressive today either. Another player that we were linked with, he hasn't looked great. He's looked a bit clumsy. Bellingham turns up tomorrow. Desmond. Oh, Madrid, Liverpool. They got no Vinicius, which is a big, big loss for them. Wow, a substitute under 70 minutes. Well, we're having a good night, aren't we? So he's making early changes, you know. Big up Sonny who said, love from Tampa, Big C. We'll turn it around, hopefully. Got to. The thing that, you know, Trossard plays so much football for Arsenal. We know what Trossard's about. Why not play Raheem Sterling? You've got him on loan. He's just got an assist. You're away in Europe, 20 minutes to go. Why not bring Sterling on instead of Trossard? We know what Trossard's about. I suppose he's not a signed player for us, so he probably favours a contracted player over a player on loan, really. So the whole front three have scored, yeah. Martinelli, Saka, Havertz. Zinchenko's warming up now. Marino. Struggle, he can't keep the ball in there. Surely you got to bring Ethan Nwaneri on. Arsenal have had 6 shots on target and scored 4, which is very, very good, really. Look at, Gyokeres. Look at Saliba. So calm. Saliba and Gabriel. I saw Isak did an interview. They said, who's the toughest centre-backs to play against in the Prem as a partnership? And he said Gabriel and Saliba are more difficult than Van Dijk and Konate, which I thought was interesting. Arsenal fans all want Isak now, he said that. But I have to admit, it's been a poor performance. Listen, you should never write a player off based on a 90-minute performance. You know, if you judge Gyokeres purely off this game, you're not going to be very impressed with him. He's been absolutely bullied by Gabriel. And then when Saliba's got near him, he's just dealt with him as well. But his all-round game has not looked great. I've hardly seen anything. The one thing I'll say I've seen with him is he hits the ball with a lot of power. I will say that. But yeah, maybe that's why Arteta doesn't seem to want him, because maybe he's maybe he thinks he's a bit restricted in his all-round game, and you can tell that Arteta likes players who move a lot up front. He looks very static. Edge of the box shot. Good save by Raya. Goes out for a corner. Hulmand, is it, the midfielder? Diomande lost his head already. He got a yellow card in like the first 15 minutes. I think his head was gone from there. He's not ready for the Prem. Again, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I think he's one of them strikers that is just a pure goal scorer. Maybe his all-round game is not amazing, but if you create a lot of chances, you probably score a lot of goals. Corner whipped in, flicked away. Comes out to the edge of the box. Shot goes high and wide. Goal kick to Arsenal. I think all Arsenal fans after the weekend are like, listen, man. Give Ethan Nwaneri game time. We're 4-1 up. There's 18 minutes to go. Why are you not bringing him on? Like, we've seen Trossard a million times. I'd rather, you know, see the 17-year-old potential star coming on than the 30-year-old who we know what he's about and he's a squad player. So that's where you get frustrated. Surely he brings him on. James said there's a drought of elite strikers. I would agree. I would definitely agree. Odegaard's pass is overhit, goes out for a goal kick. The striker market is very low at the moment. And I think it's because now people are trying to get their goals from the wingers. They almost want the striker to drop deep, to pull the centre-backs out of position, and then the wingers come from wide areas and make them runs like Mane and Salah were doing. Here's Gyokeres up against Saliba. Just pass the ball, bro. Stop embarrassing yourself. Here's a good pass. Edge of the box. Shot deflected. Goes over the bar. Corner. Yeah, you're right, Jack. I wanted to put that comment up. David Raya very much goes under the radar. When you think, a lot of people were like, very interesting that we got rid of Ramsdale for this guy. You look at Ramsdale at the moment for Southampton. He looks pretty average. David Raya started for Spain in the last international break, so he's having a massive rise in form. Whatever Gyokeres has done tonight, this team, and he torched Manchita, there's something to the guy. 100%. There's clearly a player there if you can create chances. Corner to Sporting. It's a poor corner. Can Arsenal clear it? Gabriel smashes it out for a throw-in. Come on, Mikel, man. Give Nwaneri a little run-up. After the excitement of the weekend, why would you leave the guy on the bench for 90 minutes when you're 4-1 up? We've made 2 changes. Like, make all 5 of the changes. Give people a break. We've got West Ham at the weekend on Saturday. We've got Man United next Wednesday. Let's check some of the other scores. Atalanta apparently are winning 6-1, said EJ. I think Bayern Munich are beating PSG. They're beating them 1-0, but Osman Dembele's been sent off. Who scored for Bayern Munich? Kim Min-jae scored. City winning 3-0. Gundogan got 1. Haaland got 2. Saliba beasting again. Just putting Gyokeres to the floor. Sit down, little man. This ain't Coventry City, bro. William Saliba. I don't know what you think it is, but it ain't that. I'm telling you now, he's going to say, I don't want to play for Arsenal, man. Imagine playing against them in training every day. His confidence will be shot to pieces. Feyenoord have scored against Man City 3-1. I remember seeing an interview with Ian Wright. He said his hardest games were in training when he had to play against Tony Adams. Where he said when he went in the Premier League, nobody felt as difficult as him. So I suppose it was, you know, you learn against high quality opposition. It's Havertz, 14 minutes to go. Odegaard. Please bring Nwaneri on, man. Surely. Am I overdoing it by saying this? I feel like with Nwaneri, we're just holding him back, and I can't understand the reason. Like, here's Trossard on the ball, running at the fullback, loses it. I'm not being disrespectful to Trossard. I just don't feel like Trossard needed to be a priority substitution. There's 13 minutes to go in a 4-1, and he ain't bringing it on Nwaneri. Am I overdoing it? Let me know. Thermal said you're not overdoing it. Like, we're never going to find out. Here we go. Right, there we go. He's listening at last. Nwaneri and Zinchenko coming on. Raheem Sterling, bro. Oh, dear. He'll probably give Sterling, like, the last 2 minutes. Zinni will come on for Calafiori, I would imagine. Calafiori obviously been out for a while. He's had 2 good games since coming back from injury. Did well against Forest. He's done very well tonight, people. Player ratings will be high tomorrow. Odegaard off for Nwaneri. Yep, no problem with that. He's been out for a while. Surely you bring Saka on for maybe... Saka off, sorry, for Sterling. Maybe for 8-9 minutes. Give Sterling a run out. But Ethan Nwaneri's on. Can he get a goal or have a moment? What's he got? 13 minutes. Plus maybe 3 or 4 minutes added on. You get 15 minutes in a Champions League game. You'd take that as a 17-year-old. Caesar said, when watching Sweden, Gyokeres is an absolute animal. Sat him down again. Gyokeres getting absolutely bullied. Kevin said, I'd still rather have Gyokeres than Havertz. Kieran Tierney's on the bench, yeah. Couldn't believe it. I think we got 3 left-backs on the bench. I know Kivior is a centre-back who can play left-back. I think we got Zinni, Kivior and Tierney all on the bench, which is crazy. We're over... Oh, Skelly as well. Cleared by Saliba again. 12 minutes to go. I'd love to see another goal. Rob said everyone gets a 10. Well, I don't give 10s out very often on this channel. I've got to be honest. But there's been some very good performances. Good tackle, Ethan Nwaneri. Give me that. Saka. Listen, I'll be honest. I could go through the whole team. I don't think anybody's had a bad game. Timber's been brilliant. Raya's been brilliant. 2 centre-backs have wrapped up Gyokeres. Calafiori's been brilliant since coming back. Partey's been superb, to be honest. Rice has been good, but didn't look fully fit to me. Havertz scored. Saka's been really good. Martinelli got a good goal. Odegaard's been class. It'd be hard to pick man of the match. I think Odegaard has been really good. Declan Rice wasn't at his best. I would say Partey... It's too difficult. The whole back four's been good. Partey's been class. Odegaard's been class as well. Saka's had a really good game. Is Ethan Nwaneri. Step over, gets to the byline. Cross gets blocked. Goalkeeper collects it. Yeah, Rice probably not at his best, but I'm putting it down to fitness. He was limping a lot. He was limping a lot throughout the game, and he did get an assist. I said it, I think, in the summer. Timber is such an exciting player, even for a defender. He's just an absolute beast. Gyokeres tried to play a 1-2. Look, they're taking the mick out of him. I tell you what, I said on the game yesterday that I said it's an audition for Gyokeres, and then I said, actually, maybe we're auditioning to him because he might not want to go to Arsenal. I'm telling you something. He's going to go back to his house tonight and go, yo, we got battered by Arsenal. He never got a kick. He had a shot from 25 yards that went over, and a free kick that he nearly put it over the stadium roof. He's done absolutely nothing. The two centre-backs have absolutely bullied him. If you notice, he's been moving on to Saliba. Oh, Partey's been outstanding. He's been moving on to Saliba because Gabriel's battered him. And now Saliba's just nicking the ball off him. Here's Saka. Havertz makes the move. Great ball. Can we get another one? Oh, Marino puts it behind Zinchenko. The attack slows down. Arsenal still keep possession. Oh, ref, give us that. Ball hits the referee. Honestly, Thomas Partey's been outstanding. He's absolutely dominating the game in midfield. Sterling is coming on. Probably will be for Saka. So Sterling will get, 9 minutes? Although we've just kicked off again. So next time the ball goes out, Raheem Sterling's coming on. What a touch by Timber. He's got support in front of him. Marino on his left foot. Marino! Saved by the goalkeeper. Trossard scores! It's 5-1 to Arsenal. Kung Fu Panda heads the ball in. He looks knackered, but he's awake enough to head that in. 5-1 to the Arsenal. Marino's shot was saved, and Trossard heads it into an empty net. Was he onside? Oh, he's miles onside. Goalkeeper should do better. And Trossard heads it in to make it 5. Good to see Marino shoot from outside the box. Maybe the power's done him there. Trossard heads in. The goalkeeper, he's all over the place. Simple header, 6 yards out. An Arsenal lead 5-1. Can you believe it? Who would have said that going into this game? A team that beat Man City 4-1. Great performance. And Raheem Sterling should come on now for Saka. Trossard's first goal in the Champions League this season. Super sub settings, man. Super sub settings. What's going on here? Is Gabriel coming off? Oh, no. Sterling's not coming on. He's been done dirty, people. One of the worst things that can happen to you in football. You take off your warm-up top. You're coming on. But Gabriel, it looks like he's limping. Kivior's coming on instead. Sterling, sit back down, put your warm-up top on. Man City 3-2, yeah. Musa, 2 goals. So Sterling doesn't come on, people. Raheem must be thinking, what am I doing? Man City were 3-0 up, and they're now 3-2 against Feyenoord. Wow. Pep, I was going to say Pep must be pulling his hair out, but there's no hair to pull out. You know what I mean? He must be slapping his head. 5-1 to Arsenal, people. Sterling was just about to come on. Gabriel's got a slight knock. He's brought on Kivior instead. Sterling, put your top on. You're not coming on tonight, fella. Here comes Sporting. Shot wide, terrible. Gyokeres, mate. I said pulling his scalp out. Gyokeres must be thinking, if I'm Gyokeres, I'm looking at that thinking, I'd love to play for that team. Look at the football. Look at the football we're playing. They don't look the same team without Amorim. And I honestly felt that 3 at the back, we'd destroy him. I know I only predicted 2-1, but I'm intrigued now to watch this Man City game. Oh, they're not even on. Oh, they're on Amazon Prime, are they? I can't even be bothered to chase after that. I thought they were on TNT Sport 2, but it's Bayern against PSG. Yeah, I'm not even chasing after that. I kind of feel like Man City are going to concede a third just because of the way they're playing. Timber was almost up front there. Arsenal take the free kick quickly. Can we get a 6th? I want us to score a 6th goal. Saka's going to play 90 minutes. I think he was going to come off for Sterling before Gabriel. Saka in his GA. We need to give others some minutes. Yeah. I mean, he was going to come off. Here is Saka. Arsenal keep possession. Big up Mohamed. I think he was going to come off, but yeah, Gabby had the knock. All About Arsenal said, striker market is bad. We got the best one, King Kai Havertz. I mean, yeah. I'm yet to be convinced, but yeah, at least he scored tonight. Big up Snake Eyes, who's gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up your damn self, bro. Here's Gyokeres up against Kivior. This one might be a bit easy. Oh, he's cooked him. Oh, he's hit the post. Outside of the post. Kivior got dealt with by Gyokeres. Ball comes back out, shot, and it goes over. Goal kick. See there, you saw a little bit more quality there. Saliba was behind Kivior. Kivior gets dealt with. Oh, yeah, you look too strong for him. Kivior makes no attempt to get the ball. I think Raya saves that. I think Raya tips that onto the ball. That Kiwi is definitely not ripe. You know what? First bit of quality I saw from Gyokeres there, I'll be honest. That looked decent. It looked pretty quick for a big guy there. Kivior got dealt with. Sell that guy to Serie A in January. First bit of quality from Gyokeres there. Cooked Kivior. Flying Dutchman, one thing I'm really impressed with Waneri when he comes on. When he comes into a game, he is on it from the first minute. He's sharp and he wants to make an impression. And Jimmy said, Sterling on for Trossard now. I think we've made 5 now. He can't come on. 5 subs made. First bit of quality I saw from Gyokeres there, and actually he just fouled Partey, barged him in the back. That shows you how world class, yes, I said it, Gabriel is. He's pocketed him, hasn't he, along with Saliba. He turned Saliba too. Did he? Honestly, I didn't see the first bit. Did he turn Saliba first? I didn't see it. Why did we even get Sterling? He's probably thinking the same thing. What's he doing here? Trincao and Inacio come off. Simos and Reese come on. Mohamed's gifted 10 memberships. Community's absolutely flying. Let's check the subscriber count. Are we close to 84k? Are we at 3,000 likes? No, we're not there yet, people. We're not there yet. Ball in the box. He's climbing on Trossard there, man. Zinni does well, keeps the ball. Partey. We've got, what, 2 minutes to go of normal time, people. 2 minutes left of normal time. It's been an excellent performance. 5-1. I don't think many people would have called this. Sniper said, I'm a member. I think we've had about 40 or 50 new members tonight. So big up, man. Over 4.2k watching. Absolute legends. We're over 2,000 likes, so big up your damn selves, people. Big up your damn selves. The Gunners Den said Big C Gyokeres is desperate to come to the Emirates after tonight. Question is, do we want him? Massive shots fired to the ops tonight. We got to prove that we're a good team. You know, again, and that, because of what happened, Bournemouth, Newcastle, we have to go on a run. We've got to go on a run. As I said, if you said Arsenal winning the Champions League, people will laugh at you because we've never won it before. But I think the competition's wide open this year. I think the competition's wide open. Madrid don't look as good. City don't look as good. You can beat most teams over 2 legs if you go for it properly. Look at them little touches from Partey and Havertz. Ramon said, best community on YouTube. Agreed, bro. GOAT community, man. Standard. GOAT community. Can we get another goal? Good run. It's a chance. Nwaneri! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Ball comes back to him. Nwaneri, lovely touch. Opened up his body. Saka rolled it. Side-footed it into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper saved it. I would love to see Nwaneri score in the Champions League, man. Here's Zinchenko. 2 minutes of time added on. Zinny, great ball into Trossard. Gets to the byline. Pulls it across. No one's there. Oh, it goes all the way across. Missed everybody. What a ball that was by Zinchenko. Could have been 6. The cross missed everyone. Big up SC Gooner has gifted 5 to the community. 10, sorry. 10. Apologies. Hey! Gyokeres, that's poor, mate. Tries to shoot from 25 yards. He feels like he's back at Coventry, mate. We have absolutely showed him levels tonight. Oh, Man City's 3-all. Oh, my days. No. I might have to go Amazon Prime. Pep! What's happening? Amazon Prime. Sorry. My apologies, people. I know I'm leaving the Arsenal game. There's 30 seconds to go. Let me know if we score. I'm sorry. I need to see it. I need to see their downfall in 4K. 3-0 up, you know, against Feyenoord. Nah, apologies. I know I shouldn't be doing this. I should be watching the Arsenal game until the end. Let me know if anything happens. Man City 3-0 up and it's 3-all. If they score, tell me. I'm just seeing the replay of the goal. I don't even know who these players are. Is it Look, the man's laces are undone. Is the goal open? Where's Ederson? Ederson's left the goal open. Stay on Belair. Stay on Belair, Haaland. Yo, what? I don't know what happened in the build-up, yeah, but Rico Lewis is on the line. There's no goalkeeper. 3-0. Oh, my God. Look at... Yo. Wow, Pep. Crazy. I hope Feyenoord beat them now. Honestly, go and score the winner. Go and score the winning goal. I've turned the Arsenal game off. Let me know if they score. I shouldn't have done that, really, but I can't believe it. It's Grealish. Oh, he's hit the bar. There's 5 minutes added on. Tell me when I'll get it on the timer, won't I? When Arsenal finish it, it'll go full time here. Barcelona 3-0. Full time, yeah? Raya made a save, did he? All right, Arsenal game's finished. Trossard almost scored. Here's Grealish. 3-0 up now, 3-all. De Bruyne. Wow. I want City to lose. Full time in the Arsenal game. Job done. Brilliant. Brilliant. 5-1. What a night. Oh, what a night. Wow. How are you 3-0 up against Feyenoord? And you're drawing 3-all. Absolutely crazy. Arsenal have won 5-1, people. Full-time whistle in that one. I've turned over to the Man City game because they were 3-0 up against Feyenoord. And it's now 3-all. I missed a good save by Raya. I'll check it out. I'll rewind it back. Grealish just hit the post. Kai Havertz is crap. What did he do? I thought he played all right. Did he miss a chance or something? Subscriber count, where we at? No, we still need a few more, peeps. We need a few more. Oh, my God. Ederson came running out. Superman missed the ball. Guy clips it back post. Rico Lewis on the line, heads it in. Or the guy heads it in with Rico Lewis on the line. I don't know what Ederson was doing there. Big up everyone who subbed. Hopefully we get there even after the game finishes and people on playback might do it. We actually needed 150 subscribers. Sorry, not 100. We need about 90 now. So we're still some way off. But hopefully we'll get there as the night goes on. And obviously I'll have the fan cam video will be out as soon as this game finishes, people. Great result for Arsenal, by the way. I'm just going to hang on till this Man City game finishes. I'm hoping they get beat. Big C Haterade kicked in. I said when City were winning, oh, it's good that City were winning, you know, they'll get confidence for Anfield. Then they equalised, finalled 3-3. I'm like, nah, I want City to get beat. Get them out of the Champions League, to be honest. Gives us a better chance of winning it. So that's where I'm at with it. I don't think Feyenoord are going to score somehow. They haven't even got anybody up front. They're just booting the ball long. They're happy with a draw. Timber's brother, yeah, actually. Let me check the team. Does he play centre mid for Feyenoord, don't he? Apparently he's very good. Is it Quintin? Quintin Timber in the celebration. He is, yeah, he's on the pitch. He's on the pitch. This stream is legendary, bro. I want to see Feyenoord score a winner, but they've got everybody behind the ball. I just don't want City to score a winner because Pep will be losing his head 3-0 up and drawing with these. Liverpool at the weekend. They're going to get dealt with at Anfield. They can't defend. Here's De Bruyne, gives it away. I have to say, man, Nwaneri, I know people might think, oh, you're just capping for him because he's our youngster. Just, he's got a quality about him on the ball. You can just tell he's so comfortable. He looks like he's going to make something happen all the time. They've got 20 seconds to go. The Man City fans, man, they probably feel like they're back at Main Road. Sean Gyokeres in League One. Nah, they're still doing all right, but ball whipped in. Get rid of it, Feyenoord. Well done. 10 seconds to go, ref. Blow your whistle. Moves like Musiala. Oh, he's so good. Let's get a tweet out about Nwaneri. Last chance for City. Vardio stands it up. Haaland misses it. Ref, that's got to be that. Unless Feyenoord. Feyenoord have got a break. Oh, he turned the wrong way. They're playing for the draw. They're not even looking for the win. Ref, blow your whistle. We've seen enough. They're 35 seconds over the time. They're still playing. I don't know what this ref might have a bet on. There we go. Full time. We've got Guardiola. Woo, 5 defeats. Hey, it's a good result for City, that. At least they didn't lose. 3-0 up. Yeah, Pep's always spitting, isn't he, man? Yo, have some manners, man. Hey, stay humble, eh? Pep's always spitting on the touchline, man. Yo, fix up, man. Fraudiola back at it again. The bald head is lost. Maybe Pep was Arteta's comb, man. Who knows? Who knows, people? They're not happy, man. Big up Aiden. Fraudiola back at it again. The bald head is lost. Mohamed, one of the best performances. Big up to the team. And Super Mick. Yeah, listen, man. We have to big up the manager as well. I said before the game, I actually think that is Arteta's full strength 11 with everybody available. I think that's the team he wanted to pick. With Calafiori at left back and Timber at right back. And they were fantastic tonight. Very difficult for me to pick a man of the match. Like, the whole back four was excellent. Keeper was solid. I thought Partey was fantastic. Odegaard was fantastic as well. Saka was brilliant. I wouldn't even know who to pick as man of the match, to be honest. The two centre-backs, absolutely. I'm tempted to say, I feel like Gabriel bullied Gyokeres a little bit more, and he scored, so he's a shout. Odegaard was outstanding at times on the ball. Thomas Partey, I think, bossed the whole game. And Saka was brilliant as well. I feel like Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Gabriel, I'm struggling to name one. I would probably go with those 4 as the main 4. And Havertz did well as well, to be fair. I'm leaning towards Partey, if I'm being honest. I thought he bossed the whole game. So good on the ball. And just keeps possession so well. Yeah, that's a good point. Can we have a look at the Champions League table, actually? What is the Champions League table? It should be better to look at now than it was before the game, because we are now in the top 8, which is brilliant. And we've gone above Sporting Lisbon. Let's have a look at the table. I suppose Gabriel would argue he scored, kept a clean sheet, and bullied Gyokeres. Maybe he should get it. I thought you said Partey's legs had gone. Nah, I never said that, mate. I'll edit that bit out. Nah, let's be honest. Come on, man. He was moving like someone's grandpa, man. But there's the table, people. Arsenal in the top 8. They've gone above Sporting Lisbon. I said we had to win the game. I didn't understand this narrative of, take a draw. Draw ain't doing nothing for us. Inter Milan top, Barcelona second, Liverpool third. Liverpool go back to the top if they draw or win. No, win will put them top. Monaco could go above Liverpool on goal difference if they win heavily tomorrow. When you look at the team, Real Madrid are 21st. I mean, they obviously got a game in hand. Look at PSG down in 26th. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, I mean, if Madrid lose tomorrow, they're struggling to get in that top 8. Man City's struggling to get in the top 8. Atletico Madrid, I don't want nothing to do with that pack outside the top 8. Bayern, Atletico, Man City and Real Madrid. Let's get through in this top 8 and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Stay away from that. Because I think this year some of the big Champions League clubs are going to get knocked out in this group stage. Liam Brady's left foot said, Big C, the whole team on this occasion. Yeah, brilliant team performance. Josh said, Odegaard man of the match for me. Our style of play depends on him. And I hear that. I definitely hear that. He gets on the ball. He just makes so much happen for us. And he's got that game intelligence that I don't think anybody else has really got. Raya made 7 saves. I always say, the best goalkeepers, you don't talk about them. You don't talk about them. And it's got to that point with David Raya where we hardly talk about him. You're just like, how did David Raya play? Yeah, he did really well. I just expect him to play really well every game. Which is harsh, really, because goalkeepers probably think, give me some damn credit for my performances, but I think that's how it is with goalkeepers. He was fantastic. Jamie said, Big Gabby can take man of the match just for the celebration. You know me, shameless settings. He scores a header, keeps a clean sheet. He bullies Gyokeres, and then does a Gyokeres, I can't see you celebration. Gabby's right up there, but I think Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard, Partey were the main 4. I think you could pick any one of them. Listen, let's just put things into account, people. We played on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days ago, every Arsenal fan felt a lot different to how they feel right now. 4 days ago, we was in a major problem. International break. I didn't even want to come back from the international break. I said, listen, keep this break for 3 months. We put in a fantastic performance against Forest. The narrative that a lot of people were saying is, it's only Forest. But Forest were in good form. So, we had to credit that game. But we've just gone and smashed Sporting Lisbon in their backyard. And they beat Man City 4-1. So, I think we have to take a lot of credit from what's happened the last 2 games. It's been really good. Who was your man of the match? So I'm going Gabriel, Odegaard, Partey and Saka. I think they were the standout 4 for me. Am I doing anyone dirty there, people? I can only put 4. If you think it was someone else, you can write their name. I thought Timber was brilliant. I thought Saliba was brilliant as well. Raya did really good. But they're the standout 4 for me. Let's get a poll going. We'll stay on for the next 5 minutes, round up the game, do a poll for man of the match. Then we'll get the fan cam out, which will be very positive. And that'll be that. Back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Player ratings will be much more enjoyable. Listen, tonight was a very, very important night for Arsenal. I'm just looking here. Who do we actually play next in the Champions League? Arsenal fixtures. Because I think we've got a couple of... well, we've got Monaco. Monaco are doing decent, but we've got them at home. I'd fancy Arsenal to beat Monaco at home. You know, I know Balogun will have a point to prove, but I would expect us to beat Monaco at the Emirates. And then after that, I mean, we've got Dynamo Zagreb, who've been poor. Should beat them at the Emirates. Then Girona away, who've struggled this year. Obviously, no Savinho, no Dovbyk. And that's it, actually. We've got 3 games now. I'll be honest with you, I expect 3 wins. I expect 3 wins for Arsenal. And we qualify in the top 8. I expect 3 wins. I think tonight, actually, was absolutely massive for us. Now, listen, if Monaco win tomorrow, they're above us. In fact, they're above us right now. So I have no divine right to say we're going to beat Monaco, but I think we're a better team than Monaco. And Dynamo Zagreb. Hey, Elliot. Hey. Apologies, people. What I will say, there's a long way to go. There's a hell of a long way to go. If I show you the Premier League table now, it still don't look pretty. We're 11 points behind Liverpool. We're still, you know, we've still got a mountain to climb. We haven't won the league in better positions than we're in right now. So in the league, we've still got a mountain to climb. But as I said, maybe Europe will be better for us than the Premier League. But I'll take it. I'll take it, people. You lot are going mad here. But Elliot, big up yourself. Let's be positive. Tonight was a fantastic performance. I'll take my, I'll take the punishment from the community. Everybody sit down. Nobody talk. You got to love it. You got to love Pep anguish when it comes to football. He's a genius. He's changed the league. He's playing out from the back. Everybody's trying to play out the way Man City play. Pep looks confused, people. I don't get it. Pep's supposed to be a genius. You're never supposed to look confused, bruh. It's Pep Guardiola. Pep. He looks like he don't know what to do. And I'm a big fan of Pep, but this downfall, I'm finding it very funny. I'm finding it hilarious, in fact. I don't know why. It's so good to watch. We have to enjoy this. The downfall of Pep in 4K, people. Do you know one thing I'll say? And Man City fans will be angry if they're in the comments. All 2 of them. I always do that, don't I? Should I stop doing that, or is that... No, I think... Nah. One thing I've said about Man City, and one thing I've realised about Manchester City. You know, like, you can't buy certain things like... What should we call... Heritage. The heritage, as Mourinho used to call it. You can't buy heritage. You know when your team is suffering, sometimes you can fall back on the foundations of the history, the heritage, the fan base, the meaning behind your football club. You can lean back on that and say, yo, I'm struggling, but the heritage will keep me above water and we'll survive. We're struggling, but we're a big club with a big fan base and big history, you know. But Man City don't have that. Now, people say, oh, they did this. No, Man City don't have that heritage, that history. We look at Man City as some small fry from back in the day who used to get licks in the Premier League and get relegated. So now they're having a tough time. They can't lean on that heritage. There ain't no heritage there, people. There's nothing there. Sean Goater ain't enough heritage, bro. You know what I mean? Who did they have? Nicky Weaver and That heritage can't keep you above water right now. That can't do nothing for you, man. Richard Dunn scoring own goals. You know what I mean? And then man there, Benjani and... Nah, man. That can't keep Man City's head above water, people. Even when Arsenal were terrible. You ever get into an argument with me as an Arsenal fan, yeah, I'd say, yeah, but Thierry Henry, fam, I don't care. You ain't had no one as good as Thierry. I might have something to lean on to get me out of a bad situation. Yeah, you lot ain't won nothing for years, but you ain't had a better player than Thierry. I had something left in an argument. Liverpool fans could talk about the Champions Leagues. Look how many stars are above the badge. Man United, biggest club in England, whether we like it or not. But with City, what are you gonna? What's your argument? What are you gonna tell me in the argument? Richard Dunn, Stephen Ireland. It ain't that can't hold your head above water. Listen, what they've done in the last 10 years, they've dominated this league. I'm not going overboard, but if you think I'm not gonna have a little laugh and a little joke at the little mini crisis that they're in, you're absolutely wrong, people. I will be right there on the front row with the popcorn. Simple as that. Because I'm looking at Pep sideways. I'm going, brother, why can't you find a solution? You're meant to be the GOAT manager, you know. A lot of people, we're calling Pep the GOAT. Yo, Pep's the greatest manager we've ever seen. You can't find an answer. 6 games now without a win. Pep. 5 defeats, 1 draw, 3-0 up. That's basically a defeat. 3-0 up. Jamie, you know what? I'll be totally honest. I've got a lot of respect for Pep. I like managers that play football the right way. Pep's philosophy is we are going to pass. Like, you know, you have to respect a manager like Pep. You know what I mean? You have to. But where's the answer, bro? There's a long way to go. Do you know the crazy thing? Yeah. Listen, I'm laughing at them, but it's not impossible for them to still win major trophies this year. So, yeah, but listen, that picture, I just saw that picture. I thought it was necessary, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Josh AC said, Odegaard, man of the match. I did read that one. And Rosh said, why can't we play like that more often? Consistency is difficult, right? Consistency is the most difficult thing. If you look at it, what happens when it comes to January the 1st? New Year's resolution. Yo! How you making me jump like that, bro? That made me jump on stream. New Year's resolution, January the 1st. Oh, I'm going to stop drinking that. I'll stop eating. I'll go gym. I'll do this. By about January the, 15th, 16th, everything changes, right? Yo, man made me jump on stream. I say, yo, what happened to you, bro? You should be in bed making me jump on stream. But yeah, man, consistency is the most difficult thing, right? We can all do things good sometimes, but consistency is what separates you. I'm going to end this poll of who you think man of the match was. Somebody just said Saka was winning. Partey winning. Odegaard second. Gabriel third. Saka fourth. I thought Partey was fantastic. I thought Partey was absolutely brilliant. It looked like the Partey that we got from Atletico. He looked brilliant. I don't know what happened. 6-7 weeks ago, he looked like he needed to retire from football. Now, you've got to give him a new contract. You know what I mean? Bossing it. Are you consistent enough? Well, good question. Good question. They're the questions you got to ask yourself. Are you consistent enough? Good question. I like these open and honest discussions. Saka was given man of the match, Champions League man of the match. Saka's like the star boy, isn't he? So they always lean towards the main man. You know how it goes. And he scored. Partey got baptised a new man. Maybe a 1-year extension. I'd give him a 1 year with a 1-year option. I'd still stand by it. Just briefly before we go. Has anyone's opinion changed on Gyokeres? Has anyone watched him tonight and said, I don't want him? Or do we not read too much into it and just say, look, I genuinely think Saliba and Gabriel is one of the hardest defences you can play against in world football. I'm not exaggerating. I think that's more difficult than playing against Real Madrid's defence. Like, them two are, because they're so... You've got the beast in Gabriel who's going to rough you up, and you've got Saliba who's just calm and just going to take the ball off you. It's horrible. It must be horrible. He showed one moment of quality against Kivior, and he absolutely cooked him. Off night for him. He's still good. He still looks good. From what I saw today, looks like he thrives on running in transition, which we don't do much yet. And that's a problem. He looks like he wants to run in behind. Well, we don't get that 70-80% of the time when a team's parked on the edge of the box. I genuinely think Arteta wants Isak. 100%. I think he wants Isak, but if they can't get him, I think he wants this guy, Sesko. But I think he wants Isak because I think he's probably better with the ball at his feet than Gyokeres. But Gyokeres is a gunman, but you've got to create chances for him. So it's interesting. Partey was class. Does he lack finesse? No, I don't think it is harsh. He's not pressing R1 on FIFA. He's whacking the ball. Let me read out these super chats and we'll get out of it. Edun said, said, do you think a Rice Odegaard Ethan midfield could work for the rest? Could work for next season or this season? You're asking a lot of Rice, but I think particularly in home games against lesser opposition, where we dominate the ball, I think you could play Rice and Odegaard and Ethan. But I don't think you'll see it much. Callum Play said, great night tonight, everyone. Get Curtis to 84k subs. How many are away? I'm going to round up now. We're about 74 away. Hopefully we'll get it with people watching on playback and the fan cam. Daniel said, looks like the party Robbie's still turning around for. Yeah, maybe, go and dance again at the Emirates. Listen, people, want to say a big thank you to the whole community. Great stream as always. Really enjoyable watch along. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Fan cam will be out shortly, and then watch along. Stream tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Press conference reaction, player ratings, any transfer news. We'll see if there's any quotes from Gyokeres about Arsenal, and I think we definitely passed our audition, people. Arsenal 5. Yeah, you heard it right. Arsenal 5. Sporting Lisbon 1. Martinelli, Havertz, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saka, and Trossard with the goals. 5 different goal scorers. That's got to be the best Champions League performance of the season. I think that one outdoes PSG. Brilliant win. Brilliant result. Enjoy it, people. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bless.